cursed climb. Will we stand together in the end? One more floor, open the door to love or home or freedom or truth. Living family, or will revenge make it through? Our desires light the fires within us. Pillars of strength because of a friend. Together we stand as one hand in hand, fearless and ready to recall our lives with twisted souls. Will this climb return us home? Da 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 da. We recall, we recall, we recall. Da 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 da. We recall, we recall, we recall. We recall.
Well, welcome you to That sounded weird. Welcome everybody to Towers and Gods, episode 146. We're happy to have you here. If you don't know who we are Towers and Gods. Are we? Well, this is Towers and Gods. Cast over here, amazing, incredible players. I'm the DM. This is basically a Tower of God prequel. So if it's your first time, welcome. If you're live, welcome. If you're a VOD squad, we love you and appreciate you. Shout out. Y'all, stop the music. Because today is a special day. Today is our 4-year anniversary. Oh my God. Not today, but this week. Good enough.
Technically it was the 7th, but we'll go with it anyway. Woo! For the 6th. 6th or 7th.
Let's freaking go.
Close enough.
We made it. We
Close enough.
made it.
We freaking made it. 4 years of doing this.
Insane.
How does it make you guys feel? You know, Isaiah suggested this right before we started. Any thoughts from anybody on, like, 4 years into this thing? Like, any retrospectives that you want to share around the table? Maybe actually, when introduce yourself with it and then add a little retrospective, A little thought on our 4-year anniversary. Take it away. I'll let you guys take over.
Oh, does that mean I'm introducing first?
Yes, it sure does.
Okay, all right. Welcome, everybody. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's been 4 years, and I just looked it up that 4 years in marriage gifts are generally fruit or flowers because it is a blossoming anniversary.
Wow.
So I think that's pretty cool because look at us blossoming into the final arc of
Let's
the
go!
regular saga, going
Final arc!
into the Rancor stuff.
Hell yeah.
And we've all blossomed as people and players, and our characters they're stuck in the trenches, but we love them anyway. And we're making it. We're making it work. And so put your spam fruits and flowers in the chat. Put the emojis in. Put your favorite flower. Put your favorite fruit. I would say Eden's favorite fruit is grapes and strawberries. So there you go.
Wow.
There's a character prompt for everybody. Go!
Oh my God. Go crazy with the grapes and strawberries. All right. Well, thank you, Hannah. Who's next? Who wants to share next?
I'll go because I just thought of Woo's favorite fruit, but it's too on the nose. His favorite fruit is peaches, but if you know the lore, then that would be more accurate. Either way, love all of you guys. I haven't been here as consistently as I would like, and it makes me very sad. But life be lifing, and I'm trying to roll with the punches. So, all I'll say is, I didn't think I would be here 4 years later. If I'm being, I had no real expectations, but like, I was talking about this the other day. When I started this campaign, I had never played D&D. I was unemployed. I was still streaming full time, and my life is completely different. But one thing that's been consistent is y'all and this cast and my friend, and like we formed such a genuine bond that like it really, when I have been dealing with a lot, it just really warms my heart to have all of you guys in my life. And yeah, hopefully after this last arc, you won't be missing me on a regular basis anymore. But I'm gonna cook.
I'll just get the contract out again.
The contract is dead. I took it to my lawyer.
Is it?
Wow. We gotta redraft it.
You didn't obtain any actual blood,
Oh, here
so
we go.
therefore it doesn't count.
I would debate that, but
What?
we're not here to have a lawyer debate. Therefore, that's our son.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for sharing, son. It's been great. It's been great. Yeah, I concur with everything. Who else? Who next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of stuff similar to Sun in terms of like, what this campaign is now is nowhere remotely close to what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't know if I'd still be doing this if it didn't turn into like what it is, right? Because I mean, like after we started doing this, I started looking more into like D&D and like, like a lot of how this stuff typically goes. And so I think like genuinely my favorite thing about this is like the homebrew aspect of it, like how much we've kind of made it like its own thing, right? It's not just like another D&D campaign. I think like that allows everybody here to kind of like stretch their creative muscles in a way that, maybe you'd have to do differently or like you couldn't arguably do in a more standardized campaign. I love the absolute fuck out of you guys. This has been a hell of a ride and we're not done yet.
Love you too, man. Love you too.
Wait, you didn't say your John's favorite fruit.
Oh,
I think his favorite fruit would probably be apples. Pretty standard.
It's
Pretty
a
basic,
good.
Keeps the doctor away.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That's true.
There you go. There you
So
go.
Young's quaking right now.
Put him out
No.
of business. Okay, Milios or Ruka want to share?
You go, Milios. I'll go last since I'm the last cast member.
Wow.
Hi, my name is Milios. I would say these past 4 years have been pretty fast, in all honesty. Like, time flies when you're having fun. I would say Brock's favorite fruit is probably all of them. Anything that he can cram in the strawberry water. Hey.
That's
That's
fair.
all for me.
That's fair. Thank you, Milios. All right, Ruka.
All right. I'm the last one to join the team. And I'm so glad that I got to do it full time. Because my life was very different 4 years ago. Couldn't do this full time. My son, my youngest son, is younger than this campaign. I was pregnant with him during the Labyrinth arc during my first appearance. You can never see because my stomach's under the table, which would always make me crack up. But he turns he turns 3 at the end of next month.
Okay.
And that's like bizarre to me because he's like been throughout this campaign, and I love this campaign. I think it's great. I love getting to like talk to everyone after game. There's a lot of post-game conversations that have become some of like my favorite like chill memories, especially because I think I've moved like 3 times since starting this campaign. So I have a memory of like hearing everyone's voices in like the different houses.
Wow.
And so it's like really cool. And now I'm in like my probably forever home. We'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing this up strong, and getting to know all of you guys has been amazing. So thank
That's
you.
so cool. I can't.
Oh,
that's so hard to
favorite fruit.
fathom. Yeah.
That's like the hardest question. Dang. Say for Ace, her favorite fruit is cherries.
That's such a good choice too. There's so many good fruits out there.
There
thinking
are.
about it,
There's
that's
so many.
crazy. Yeah, when I started this, it was bi-weekly, because I was like, I don't want to impose too much, and then the cast started begging for weekly, and I was like, all right, I'm down. And now, how many years later, we're still kicking, keeping at it, and yeah.
Imagine if we were still bi-weekly. Where would we even be?
So I've thought of that, and like, yes, we'd be doing Enduro, I think, and
Oh my god.
not just that though, like, no,
No.
we'd be on
you
Mirror
don't.
Train. We're not even at
Yeah,
Enduro
no,
yet.
we would
would've
literally be
just
going
finished the
into.
workshop. Yeah.
We would be
Why
going
would
into
that
Mount
exist?
Costa. We would be going into Mount Costa tonight.
Wow! Y'all ready for Mount Costica, yo? 30,
No!
what, 37th floor? 37th floor?
No, not that far back. Don't take us back. No.
I have thought of that. It is crazy.
Oh, the Duke should have an appearance.
All right. Let's
For your
not. Let's not
anniversary,
just
he's
start
going
there.
to.
Let's not.
Y'all want to see the Duke
Crazy.
again? I can bust out the
Look, we're
art.
celebrating. Everybody's happy. Let's not get crazy, okay?
So yeah, it's been an honor. It's been fantastic, and I'm so excited that we are we're heading into the final arc. This is the start of the final arc of the climb. We still have more planned after the climb, which you'll have to stay tuned for. But it's been great. I honestly, like, it's hard to believe you guys are still here after 4 years with some crazy idea I had, in 2021, and we're here all these years later. It means a lot to me, and yeah, it's been great. Victor's favorite fruit is pineapple, if I recall correctly. That one's easy to remember because that's mine. And anytime I second guess what Victor's favorite thing is, I'm like, whatever mine is, boom, tack onto Victor. And then someone in chat asked what Blazer's is. I would say his is dragon fruit because it sounds really cool.
Oh my gosh, and he
Never
actually
had
doesn't
dragon
like
fruit.
it.
would taste like
He
dirt.
probably never tasted it in his life, but he just says that.
He definitely heard somebody bring it up once. He's like,
That's real? It's real? Yo!
"Alright, bro, what?
Yeah.
The fruit of a dragon?"
Okay,
Oh
well,
my
no,
gosh.
but it's great. It's great. Okay, confetti, go away. No more for your anniversary.
Oh, no.
Maybe we'll
Oh,
bring it up
no.
at the end or something. But
We're all getting emotional. It's like,
yeah. Okay,
Also-
focus up. Oh yeah.
Folder update.
Oh,
There's only 5 pages left, y'all.
the
That's it.
lore
that's
book.
crazy.
Damn.
That's it. There's just that many. That's
That's
it.
great. I'm honestly surprised that one notebook has lasted you.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
honestly.
Oh no. See
Oh
guys.
shit! She's like, no,
Hold
this
on.
is notebook one.
Uh-oh.
So this is like the first 50 episodes. That was all on printer paper because I wasn't sure if the campaign was gonna go long or not. So I just grabbed printer paper.
Fair.
And then I bought this, which was a 200 sheet notebook. Or no, it was a 150 sheet notebook. So that's
Wow.
it.
Okay.
And
okay.
I have one more. I
Yay.
bought the same one because I'm a creature of habit and I like the writing surface of this. So there's one more outside of my booth that's waiting for the Ranker arc. So
Let's go.
the chronicles continue. The note taking commences.
Let's frickin' go.
I just
okay.
thought y'all would want an update.
No, that's frickin'
Yeah.
that's fantastic. I'd love more updates. We should auction that at the end.
No.
I'm just-
So the first
That's
episode
my binder.
That you can try, Bill.
the first episode in this book was episode 51, Hopes and Dreams, on December the 2nd of 2022.
Duh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
And
This is crazy. I can't.
the quote I have at the top of my page, Isaiah, came from you. And Joe, I should say. It was a two-parter. Joe asks, because we were getting ready for the ball, everybody. The
Ooh.
workshop ball. Joe asked, what color should Dengun spin into next? Because he wanted a ball look. Isaiah responded, his grave.
That's right. Yeah.
So
Well, we know that's a canon. We know he said that.
that's a
That's
little
bad, bro.
taste. That's a little taste of the annals of time in my book. But I thought it was a pretty good quote when I saw it. I was like,
That's hilarious.
that's pretty good. What color should
And
you spin
I-
to? His grave. I was like, oh.
Stand by it, bro.
That's amazing.
Population, Isaiah. There's
I
probably
never
by now anyway.
Nothing's changed with Joe. It's
Chet-
No.
No.
Shank says it's the Silmarillion of Towers and Gods. That's funny.
It is. It is.
Overlord, you're 4 arcs behind. You'll be here next stream. Okay. Hey, good luck. Best
Hey.
of luck to you.
Even if
You
you
know what?
no-lifed it for the next week, you probably couldn't. I'm so sorry.
I'm so.
Why would you say sorry? It's
You
great
got this.
entertainment for free.
I believe
No,
true.
I'm saying sorry because it's not possible. Like, there's
Right.
just too many hours. You don't have
If you
only
watch
so
it
many
on 2
hours.
times speed,
Yeah.
In the
and
background, you know.
if you have
Yeah.
YouTube Premium and you have the latest UI, you can watch it at 4 times speed.
What?
I don't know if you could comprehend things at
Dude,
4
we sound
times.
wild and
I was about to say, that sounds terrible. We all just sound like
4
Alvin and the
times?
Chipmunks. They don't even know what you get out of that.
Holy.
Be like Animal Crossing out there.
But yeah, the thing was cool, but like everybody was just speaking the whole time. I don't really get like what the point of it was.
Also, Sky has an interesting comment. We started on Thursday. Yeah, so we used to have
We did.
these on Thursdays before moving it to Friday. I forget. There was some reason, some scheduling reason why.
It
but,
was me, everybody.
Oh,
I was
okay.
the problem.
Thank you.
I
Hannah.
got accepted into an upper level hockey league in the area that played on Thursday nights. So I was like, guys, I got into this league. It was really hard to get into. Can we switch nights? And everybody was very accommodating and they switched. But now, since I'm probably retired from hockey permanently, we can always go back to Thursday nights.
We could. If we needed to, we absolutely could.
Yep.
But that is interesting. Chess is Friday's better. Great way to end the school/work week. That's a good point. Start of the weekend.
Heck yeah.
And stay up a little bit later sometimes. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. For sure.
2 days to catch up on the VODs.
Yeah, it works out.
Also, happy
go ahead.
4th anniversary VOD Squad, because I know you're there and lurking. We love you guys
we
too.
love you guys. You guys rock. Before I forget, we have some super chats here. I'll do the memberships first. We have Black Reaper and Superior Matt. Thank you to both of you for becoming members. 27 months, each of you. That's crazy. Thank you both. That's really cool.
Crazy.
Master Gold with the 19.99 super chat. Very generous gold. Appreciate you. Love you. Zelda Fact. Robin Williams was a huge Zelda fan. With him appearing in commercials for the 3DS remake of Ocarina of Time, and even naming his daughter Zelda after the titular princess. And happy 4-year anniversary. Here's to more. That's a great Zelda fact. It's a great Zelda fact. Shout out. Yeah, always love seeing that. I actually haven't seen that commercial though. I should check that out. That's really cool. Zelda's a great series. I just watched a video from Shea Frelis Productions where he held a poll of every Zelda character ever, and it's like this crazy ranking. It's awesome. It's sorted by like incarnations of Link and Zelda. It's crazy. The poll, it's kind of mind-blowing. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely recommend. So shout out to that. Kaido with the $20. Thank you. Very generous as well. Oh my god. Happy 4 years of Towers and Gods. It's been an unforgettable ride, and here's to a thrilling next chapter of the story. In other news, I recently discovered that I have a chestnut allergy. Bomb truly is my natural enemy, for real, for real. Oh wow, yeah. It just wasn't meant to be. You and Bomb, yeah, sorry about that, Kaido. Damn. Listen, you can experience chestnut bomb. That, you know what it reminds me of? When Bomb stabs himself with the Black March or the Thorn, I think. One of the two. The fanon term is like burnt chestnut bomb or something, and I just think that's so funny. There's some, I forget, I think maybe Haku started, I don't remember.
Christmas song.
yeah. I just think that's great. I love that. Shout out Kaido. And then Black Reaper at the $5. The struggle. Hang in there. I don't know what that's in reference to, if that's you. Hang in there. We love you, Black Reaper.
Hey, it's a reference to life, bro.
Yeah.
reference to life.
Hang in there, Black Reaper. We appreciate you. Y'all. Is it time that we begin the final arc of the climb of Towers and Gods?
It's the final arc of TNG.
Let's freaking do this.
Thank you, Oreo.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. So, last time on Towers and Gods, we wrapped up what we're dubbing the Azrael arc, where Eden finally was able to confront Nefta, who had placed a spell on her body, in conjunction with the unique circumstances of her birth that had limited her ability to use Shinsu. The climb was grueling, challenges galore. Finally able to confront, deal with all that, and then now unlock the full potential of her fate abilities, as well as her natural affinity for Shinsu that should have been there all along. Azrael assisting, of course, along with everybody else. We had some Azrael Eden moments. We had some Glorfin Lavon, that was interesting. And ultimately leading us to the decision to, as Galamot put it, wanting to return to the Void. Coincidentally lining up with a few other things happening in the party. The team has been climbing the tower with that in the back of your minds. Galamont would have been communicating with you, telling you about what location to meet up. I think, you probably would have assumed it would have been earlier, because by the time you're arriving on floor 129, what is that? 4 floors from the end of your climb, from the top of the tower, quote unquote, that is the meeting spot that would have eventually been decided on. As you know, Void accessing this other dimension of the tower is difficult. The locations change, the rifts move, the tower's presence and the laws, it makes things difficult. It's unpredictable. Or I should say difficult to predict, but Galamont seemed confident that floor 129 was the place to be. The climb up until this point has been, I would say, a bit unique in that a lot of people either do not know Team Recall as you would have been known before, as like a top team. There's still the rumors that are traveling about you all. But the main thing is that, let me play this a little bit. The main thing is that, like, the attack that you all experienced during the Azrael arc, there would have been similar cases of that, whether they be from regulars or other organizations trying to target you. So I would imagine that a lot of your climb has even had to be somewhat, you have to kind of pursue your climb incognito almost for part of your climb. You're not as out in the open as you would have been in the past, or at least ideally. And you would have been in touch with your allied teams. All of them seem to be doing rather well, aside from Loud and Proud, but hey, it's okay. They're still climbing. I want to make that clear. I don't want to put too much shade on them. They are climbing. Very slowly, but they have not given up. Let's put it that way. They are still a team. They are still climbing. They're just not on floor 129. Let's put it that way. The other teams, however, have been keeping pace with you all. And some of them even stealing the spotlight. Ooh. But yeah, at this point, you're arriving on floor 129. I'm going to say you've been there for a few days. The terrain here, I would describe it as kind of gloomy. It's very stormy, very kind of cloudy, and a lot of it has to do with, like, you're up in the air a lot of the time, whether it's like you need to take floating ship transportation to get to a floating island, or there's just a lot of peaks that you have to kind of traverse. Like, it seems like a floor that's very, like, up and down in terms of its terrain. It's difficult. It's kind of the vibes are off. Is that a good way to put it? The vibes are a little spooky, let's say. The sun doesn't usually shine. Let's say that much. The tests have been tough. Huh?
I said just call it Artloom.
Okay, Artloom at least had the sunshine in the desert, but yes, aside from that, it's Artloom.
Is dry.
Yeah, Artloom in another timeline. Only other thing I'll say, the tests have been kind of tough, but you've all dealt with it with your abilities as they've developed so far. I'm gonna say currently you're all camping. That the next day is the alleged meetup spot with Galamont. You also have an inkling that Galamont will not be the only one you meet there. Whether it be from the allied teams telling you that they've been in touch with a certain ruler of the second floor who has been preparing them for some eventuality. Whether it be rumors that the great families are on the move, particularly great families from the Confluence. Whether it even be rumors and whispers about Aesir. Now let me say this. Aesir has left you guys alone for this entire time skip portion. They have barely, if at all, made contact. Whether that's good or bad, I will leave up to you and your imagination. Okay, I think that's everything I have for like a recap time skip thing. So currently, I'm gonna say that it's nighttime, gloomy. You got a fire going, whatever you want to say there. Let's say Victor cooked you a nice meal, and the 10 of you are preparing to go to sleep soon. But I'm gonna give you a chance to RP before we head into this next day. Passing it over to you.
All right, I'll open it up again. I'd say Eden is probably like sticking closer to the fire than, now that she's got her powers back and stuff, that she's enjoying being close to a fire again and not burning. And she's been like developing her like powers and like what she can do. She's like kind of trying to like discover and feel it out again, and like what does all of this new stuff entail. So I'd say right now she's kind of like, she enjoys rain, so she would probably be sitting in the rain, not like an emo child. She just likes rain. But she's she's probably sitting by the fire. Yeah. She's probably the one that keeps it going, especially when it's rainy or snowy or windy or whatever.
Good point.
So she's kind of maintaining that, but then also you notice that, like, I don't know if anybody's noticing, but she's practicing summoning and desummoning her wings without fire, which is kind of a new odd thing for her that she has recently discovered. So that's what she's up to.
Cool. Yeah.
I feel like Eden just hears this like whoosh, like passing of air behind her as she like unfurls her wings. As Ace just runs by her, coated in mud and rain, and she just runs past her and goes, "Eden,
yes,
mudsliding, wings, use your wings, come on!" And she's just like running around camp, like covered in mud. Poker's like following at her feet, and
how's old man Poker doing?
He's just hopping around. It looks like they're having fun, kind of doing a combination of like training and sparring in slippery conditions, but also they're being sloppy about it because it's fun. And so Poker's just got like mud pies in his hands, and his little red eyes glowing in the dark. So it's just like walking around, and Ace is having a good old time. So she's
You know, take a clock around for like, is Hugo involved in the mudslides? Or not?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say
I highly doubt that.
I'm gonna say that he's off to the side inspecting some of the tents, making sure they're like rainproof and everything. And but after he would wrap up any of that stuff, he would be seen inside one of the tents with a little light, wood carving. Almost out of nervousness, perhaps. A little bit. He wouldn't admit that, but you can. He has a serious look on his face as Ace and Poker are mudsliding around. And,
they're definitely going for like Brack. If Brack's nearby, they're going for him. Obviously with mud pies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Brack, you've got mud pies heading your way. What's going on?
Coming your way.
Mud pies do not hit.
They've not thrown them yet. They're just coming your way. You just see this tall pink lady in the dark with the rain, and her little raccoon just coming towards you, like
and her glowing yellow eyes.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like Slenderman out here.
Then Big Boss is just gonna pop out and block them. Block the old portly raccoon and stop him.
Turf Wars
background. It's nothing. I had the wrong one.
It's okay.
Where is it? There it is. We got there. Ignore. Boop. Yeah, Jue Viole would try to follow through, block as many mud pies as he can. Could I ask you to make a roll, Ruka? And then Milios, could you roll animal handling for me?
Yeah, what role do you want me to do, boss?
Probably sleight of hand or something.
Heck
Actually, if you're having Poker go up against... It's you and Poker, though, correct?
Should be animal handling versus animal handling.
Animal versus animal sounds right.
Well, I'm throwing it to Lyria Rain, her royal.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's make it fair. Brack, can you roll sleight of hand and animal handling? And then Ace, could you also roll animal handling for me? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Hey, okay, hold the phone. So I'm gonna say.
Oh, is he joining too?
I was just to make it fair, just to make the, Jue Viole on the move to block, and then, let me put it this way, you guys can RP this. Jue Viole barely loses to Poker. However, Brack is able to dodge anything that Ace would have thrown his way. I'll let you guys take over from there.
But you said sleight of hand, so,
Okay, here we go. Yep.
Why are you saying it like that?
You want to
So-
catch one of the? Go ahead.
Nah. We're about to do a magic trick. So what Brack is going to do is once he sees that the mud pies are coming towards his direction,
Yeah.
he's just going to simply just stop them mid-air and just revert them back with like the flick of his wrist.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
abracadabra! That is.
Oh, what does that remind
What's
me
that?
of?
It's the Matrix, like the stopping.
Yeah,
is it the Matrix where,
yeah,
like, he
I think
stops
so.
Ace just does like
Stops
that
the bullets.
backwards bend.
This acrobat over here.
So yeah,
No, seriously, she will do that.
mud pies
Just
are
for the
being
fun of
slung
it.
left and right. I feel like no one would get hit. I think the only casualties would be Horace and Poker, if anything, with those low rolls. They'd be both covered in mud by the end of the day, certainly. Certainly. So, meanwhile, what about Wu and Zhang? What are these two up to? Are they joining in the mud pie flurry,
Yeah,
or are
Howard?
they? Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Oh, you're so
Okay.
boring.
Yeah, it's he's different now. I don't have time for this. He's brooding somewhere.
Of course. he
Probably
is.
drinking again.
Great. Cool.
All right, I'll say John would go over to Wu and just take his drink from him.
You know you don't like this.
Yeah, but I also don't like you with a drink in your hand. Bad things tend to happen after that.
As I tend to recall, I've always had one in my hand, and look at how far we've come.
Yeah, well, there's more people than you to thank for how we got this far.
Fair enough. Here. Enjoy.
He hands him the drink.
He just like
Yeah.
takes the drink and puts it down out on the table, like away from him, and then sits down next to Wu. So, what are you brooding about on this fine afternoon?
I have a bad feeling about what we're about to do. Can't shake it. It's not like me.
What we're about to do?
Yeah. Like you said, we've made it this far. Something just feels off. Maybe it's just the feeling you get when you get closer to your goal, but
Yeah. Anticipation.
well, it's not like you've wavered at all.
Well. And he kind of like, he rests his arms on the table and just kind of glances over at his left hand. Time will tell. But I don't intend to.
Is Wu able to clock that glance?
Yeah, I'd say you.
So after Jog says that, Wu just reaches his arm out, and you see the gourd just kind of levitate back into his hand. And he takes another sip. I guess you're right, friend. Before tomorrow, I think I need to make a few things right here. I've allowed too much time to pass, and I've been stubborn and a little bit selfish.
Wait, can you say that again? I just want to record that real quick.
I'm not saying it again.
So you finally gonna go talk to her?
Well, it's not like I gave her much room to talk to me now, is there? Well,
No, you didn't.
I also should apologize to you.
Please. I'm sure you'll do something pretty asinine in no time.
Oh, you best believe I will. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about doing something asinine right now. But that's besides the point. The point is, I put a lot of the burden on you here. In many ways. And you've come through. And I wouldn't have done so if I didn't trust you. But let's not do that anymore.
She misses you, you know.
Not like I'm gone or anything.
Yeah. That may be what you think, but
No, you're right. That's just me deflecting again. And then Wu corks the gourd and puts it away. Oh. You know what? Maybe instead of saying I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tonight.
hey, Wu.
So,
We'll probably be going back into the void at some point soon. I just need you to just look out for everybody, whatever happens.
that includes you.
Yeah, I guess it does.
And here I am telling you that I want to take more responsibility and you want to shove it back at me threefold. I'm still
Well,
going
I
to
had
need
to
you to
test to
do
see if you
something.
were just blowing hot air.
I got it. I respect the request. But the moment you stop taking care of yourself, I'll be a little bit hypocritical about it. Just so you know.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
I would say that all the other NPCs are inside. So what Leaf is up to right now is that she is sort of nearby, floating in the air with her Shinsu, and sort of like rising up into the air, and she's sort of like transporting a certain type of Shinsu from her right hand and collecting with her left, and then trying to change it. So, you know, her Shinsu tends to be kind of purple-ish in color and hue, and you know, purple black. And as she's passing it back and forth, it's kind of changing. Purple, black, a bit of green sometimes as she's passing it back and forth, like floating in the air. Shion, not to interject with the two of you, but I want to have her kind of briefly go over to you, Brack. She would approach you and kind of avoiding the mud, slinging back and forth as best as she can. And she'd approach whenever there was a good opportunity. Can I call a truce for like 5 minutes?
Is Shion saying that?
Yes. Thank
We've
you.
had our fun.
Okay. Brack, I want. She pulls you aside. Brack, I want your advice on something.
What is it, young Padawan?
Tiger and Dragon style. I've been trying to master it more, and that feeling that I had, I've been able to recreate it a little bit. This kind of high that I feel, and I think it has to do with Shinsu to a degree. There's a different way that everything that I move, that I breathe. I wanted to know if you thought, with you and the Wave Walker with Hugo, if maybe you could observe some of my training too, just to see the differences and see if you can tell if I'm outputting something differently or if something is actually changing with me when I swap between the two. I think a novice would just think it's punching versus kicking, but I want your opinion on it. Do you think there's more happening?
What is it that you're trying to do exactly? Are you trying to exert more Shinsu with your strikes, or...?
I think whatever that feeling is, I'm trying to allow it to... I'm trying to embrace it more, to let it affect me more, so I can lean even more into it. I think there's some kind of wall that I've been able to break a little bit, but not fully, and I'm trying to figure out what that wall is. And I've never been that great at Shinsu to begin with, so maybe that's why.
Well, if you haven't been that great with Shinsu, my first advice is work on getting great with Shinsu. We could do that in many ways.
Okay, thank
I
you.
can teach you the way that I taught. I can teach you the way that I taught Big H. Or we can go through a more rigorous route.
Rigorous, huh? More rigorous than what Hugo was going through?
Yep. See,
She's very hesitant to ask, but she is
Big H is
curious.
a big softy. You know, he couldn't learn the way that I learned.
You learned a
And
different
since
way.
Yes.
Okay. How she finally asks, how did you learn? Just tell me.
We call it negative reinforcement. So, whenever you do something bad happens to you until you get it right.
Okay.
Think of it as shock therapy.
Yeah, that's what I thought of. Okay. That's
Now,
how you
we
learned.
won't be doing any shocks. It will be more of a, let's just call it a jolt. No electricity involved, just more of a pulsation of your shinsu.
Does this pulsation of Shinsu negatively affect the body? Brack? Just be honest.
But it'll
with
hurt.
Me. That okay. Thank you.
That's all I can tell you. It'll hurt. But what it will also do is it'll help you become more attuned. It's just a more direct way to activate you as opposed to coddling you like a child. What are you now? 12?
Me?
Yo, wait, what?
How old do you think we all are? I'm curious now.
I love the idea that Brack thinks everybody's like fucking 13 years old.
He's like, you're like 13 now, huh? That's crazy.
Everyone is a child when I meet them. So
that was over 100 years ago, you know.
100 years. That's been
okay?
100 years.
You okay, Brack?
Big H, has it been 100 years?
This man
No.
getting senile, bro. in his old
Yeah.
age.
Close to it. Close to it.
Brack, if we gotta take you to a place, I mean, we can talk about it, and you know, it's
Like he's a senile old man.
well, to be honest, the god of this world doesn't remember exactly how old Shion is, but she will tell you she's over 100, confidently, 120-ish probably, at plus. She was around 18 or 19 at the start of the series, so yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go with the negative reinforcement method. It'll advance you further, and at the end of the day, you'll be able to kick your boyfriend's butt. How about that?
How about I think about it? She says as she kind of puts a hand to her chin. Hand to her chin. Let me roll for her real quick. I'll let you know tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna sleep on it, think about it, talk it over. But you did provide me with some insight, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
You are dismissed, young Padawan.
See ya. Okay. Now, sorry. So, Wu, you were approaching Leaf, is that correct? You were, I think, planning to talk to her, if I recall. Son might not be here. He may be muted. He may have gotten up for a second. Wait, let me check chat. Is everything good? Oh, we're good. Okay, so instead, the brief thing that I will mention is he cleaned up, all the dishes and stuff, and he's there. If anyone was to be nearby, you would hear him humming a little bit, and, seems distracted, you know, the vibes of the floor. Hugo, I would say him and Hugo sharing a kind of vibe here, which is like, he's being more optimistic than Hugo in that, like, he is humming a little tune, but, certainly very distracted. And that's a theme I'd say in general, you know, as you get higher in the climb, he's not pessimistic. He's still optimistic, but like you would see him lost in thought more often than you would have in the past. almost slightly more disconnected in terms of, you have to snap him out of it sometimes, and he's like, oh, sorry, daydreaming, that kind of thing.
Quick, in the time skip, did Luke ever get back to Ace with any information on our sad boy?
So, great question.
Anything?
Dead boy.
So, it's tough. I'm going to say that...
Any rumors? Any gossip?
I'll say this much. Luke would have been like, that was a pain in the ass, because the Kuhn
I
family
know.
is a great family. That's automatically going to make things more difficult. But the name Kuhn Victor is also particularly not exactly commonly found. It's kind of like when you do a Google search or whatever, and not that his research was just Google, but the box. But,
Swear to God.
But I'm trying to make a
Kuhn
comparison here.
Victor.
I'm trying to make an analogy in that
I get it.
Victor is famous for climbing with recall. So, like, most of his research and most of his findings would be like, Kuhn Victor, the one that's part of Team Recall, right? Anything before that time is super, super scarce. He would have picked up on a couple of tidbits, mostly to do with the fact that he is a little... So, there would have been findings of a person that matched his description from long before he even entered the tower. So... 100 years, for example, before he entered the tower. There would have been descriptions of a man who had a similar look and a similar demeanor, and even a photo or two where it's like most blurry enough that most people will be like, it's a Kuhn. But if you know Victor really well, you could probably accurately say, that's him. Looks like him. That's the main thing he noted, is that he wandered, it seemingly. On one floor or another, there were a couple little tidbits of info about someone that seemed like Kuhn Victor years before entering the tower. That's what he'd leave you with.
That's certainly enough.
All right.
Proceed.
Thank you. Son, are you back?
Yep.
Perfect. You wanted to talk to Leaf, correct? You were approaching to some degree.
Yeah, and yeah. It's not gonna be what you think.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Well, she's still floating in the air doing her Shinsu juggle training, her Shinsu blending training. I didn't give it a name, but that's what we're going with. What are you thinking?
I was just gonna kind of hover behind her. Looks good. Pretty interesting. No, not sure about the form though. But the concentration is right.
The sounds coming from it are almost, you can see that she is doing a fantastic job of keeping it contained and perfectly kind of, I was gonna say symmetrical. I wouldn't go that far, but it's, it's obviously like, the quality in terms of the average wave controller is quite high, but unless your standards are through the roof, she would kind of just chuckle, just trying to maintain control.
Well, he trained with Gramps, like I told you to do. Oh, well. Actually, I don't think you need it. Still can't be me, though.
She turns around. The only person I'm comparing myself to is myself from yesterday. And all I know is that when I wasn't in this demon form, I couldn't do this. I could only do this when I transformed. So now, she keeps doing it, trying to see if I can allocate it. If I can, maybe it can even help in a lot of different areas. It's not about power. It's about control.
When did you get wiser than me? Actually, I take it back. I think that was when I met you.
When I was 12.
Yeah, basically. But that's okay. That's why I trust you so much. I'm proud of you, you know that, right?
It's nice to hear.
I guess I don't really give compliments often. But I mean that. After everything you've been through, the person that you've become, the person that you steadily are, despite everything, It's inspiring.
Well, for someone who doesn't give compliments, it's nice to hear. Maybe more nice to hear. And I have a lot of people to thank for that, you know. Surviving in that place for as long as I did, it wouldn't have been possible if I didn't have you all in my mind. A reason to hang on. And I think the same applies now.
I think it applies to your focus, but not to your resolve. The person you have to thank for your ability to survive is no one but yourself. You're way stronger than you think you are.
I don't know about that. I think I'm pretty strong. You know, I can hold my own.
I'm not talking about physically or ability. I'm talking about your mental strength and your heart. It surpasses pretty much everybody I know. Even the people I looked up to when I was a kid.
Thanks, Will. I try to remember that. I try to balance it all, you know, kind of like this. As she continues moving the Shinsu. It's almost like if you were to take like what's an example of this? If you, oh gosh, this is a disgusting example, but like milk and juice, you know, you mix it all together. And it's like, it has this like texture, but then she's like pulling the juice out of the milk. And like, that's kind of what she's doing. It's a better way to visualize it. She's kind of separating the liquids, the Shinsu, from each other, the different types. And she says, that balance is something I never want to forget. I never want to lose it. Being strong, but still being me. Which, we're almost there, Wu. Can you believe it? Did you think we'd climb all these years together to floor 134? Become rankers together? She like nudges you.
Honestly, yes and no. I think there was a lot of false confidence on my end, a lot of disbelief, and I didn't have any hope. You were part of the reason, along with everybody else on the team, that made me believe that I matter and that anything that I want to do is possible. So there came a point where I believed it, even after we lost you. I never gave up hope.
Can I ask you something?
Always.
What were your first thoughts when you met me before the crown game?
I was in a pretty bad way back then. And if I'm being honest, the first thing I thought is that you reminded me of my little sis. I thought maybe, seeing how scared you were, that this was an opportunity for me to make amends, or at least not fail in the same way that I did before. But after getting to know you on the second floor, it instantly became way deeper than that for me. I don't have a lot of family, and I really began to feel as though you were part of mine.
I think I underestimated how 12-year-old me would react to entering the tower. I thought I was strong enough, but I was leaving behind my grandma, my neighbors, cousins. If I didn't find you all, I could have. I can't believe how young I was and how lucky I ended up. Even with this, she holds up the purple amount of Shinsu. even this. How lucky I was. As much harm as it can cause, how lucky I was that I wasn't like the rest. I wasn't like Boris or the others. I'm lucky for a lot of reasons. And it all started with meeting you in that tunnel.
This is something Wu hasn't done in a while, but he's gonna put his hand on her head. I feel exactly the same way. I don't ever think for a second that if it weren't for meeting you, if I'm being honest, I don't think we would all be where we are right now. I don't even think I'd be alive. You've literally been a light. Something that I aspire to chase after. To grow alongside. You've made me a better person. And even though my convictions haven't changed, and even though it got to a point where I think I let my fear of losing you again limit your growth of the type of person that you can be, I never stopped thinking that.
She just sits in silence after you share that, and she would float over to where you are and kind of do something that she hasn't done in a long time, which is kind of rest her head to the side on your shoulder and just sit there in silence, like she used to do when she was a kid.
I would say he would like, in his head, Wu is literally like, it's still not everything I need to say, but for now this is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to enjoy it.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm going to say then that the group as a whole is, the night is coming. Night is coming. And, sleep arrives for us all at the end of the day. So unless there's something pressing, shout at me if there is. The group would then prepare for bed and get ready for the next morning, which is the promised day. So the next morning,
probably take up watch, so she probably wouldn't sleep.
Oh,
but
okay.
She's perched in a tree like a bird with her wings out. She's just hanging out.
Can I ask about that? Because is her insomnia still plaguing her to the same degree, or is it different now?
I would say it's not as bad.
Okay.
But there's still some unresolved trauma that creeps up at night, so she tries to just avoid it, and she leans a lot more heavily on her Shinsu now to stay awake. So she's just kind of like traded. Not healthily, but it is what it is. But she's up in a tree with her wings hanging out. It's cool.
Is it a form of energy drink, Shinsu, basically? Like she's giving herself some Shinsu energy drinks?
She's just, burning a little too much of it. It's okay though.
Okay.
She's an empty void of stuff now. So like she could mess around with it a little bit.
That's true.
She's finding her
true.
sea legs.
She's got that nothingness. She's chilling.
Yeah.
All right, fair
cool.
enough. Mm-hmm. Fair enough. So with the watch then decided, the night would pass without incident, and sometime throughout the night the rain would stop. It was pretty heavy for a while, but it would stop. And the next morning, Victor's up and about, Shion helping him prepare breakfast. Victor would go over to you briefly if you're eating and just kind of, you stayed up, you did watch the whole night? You okay?
Huh? Yeah, I'm great.
The whole night.
What's up?
Okay, you seem okay.
She'll come down from the tree and just wings down and desummon them.
That is so cool. Sorry, what was that?
They're weird. I don't know what to do with them, but they're there, so.
They sure are. Yeah.
Everybody else can float and fly and stuff, so why not me?
I mean, I can move quickly through the air. That's basically flying, right?
You move like a lightning bolt, you dingus.
True. True. Facts. Okay.
Float,
you're right.
Move faster than the speed of light. What do you think actually wins in a scientific arena,
I didn't take you for a science. That's a good point. When you think about it from the science perspective, I think you are correct about that, Dr. Eden.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then I'm going to continue working on my breaking the sound barrier abilities. Speaking of breaking the sound barrier, you want what kind of eggs you want?
Victor, it's been how many years?
Yeah, but like, don't you want like a change of pace for once?
Have I ever been a change of pace person?
No.
Lots of ways to cook an egg. That's all he said.
There sure are. All right, fair enough. He says, fair enough. And he goes to continue making his eggs and such. Shion in charge of the toast. Shout out. Now, you all would notice as everyone is awake, there is a person that is not joining you for breakfast. A person that is normally one of, if not the first, to awaken. Raise your hand if you're that person.
None.
There he is. There he is.
Uh,
Jong is not out of his tent. And Shion kind of looks over like, Jong, breakfast ready. Jong?
You didn't notice he was missing last night, Tiger Empress?
He's in the tent, Brack.
Are you sure?
I mean,
Did you guys sleep in the same tent?
Late night.
If Hugo tried to
we
slip out from
did,
me,
we
I
did.
would know.
Okay, I'll prove it. He's
Hey,
probably
yo.
just.
Hey,
Fine, I'll prove it. She says. She walks over and she like unzips it, maybe like without thinking, like kind of just be like, see, right? Without kind of, what would she see when she unzips the tent?
Jong is laying down, and to the naked eye, he appears to be asleep.
He's
doesn't.
probably just had a long day.
Leaf, you better check on him. He never sleeps. The man always meditates. He never actually sleeps. Coming from the other person that doesn't sleep, I know this is off for him.
I know
Well,
for a fact he doesn't sleep.
Is that what's going on? Okay.
And he didn't even have any of the liquor last night, so this can't be that.
Leaf would wander over and, peer into the tent and put a hand on Jong's forehead. Like he's got a little cold or something. What would she feel?
Well, could I have her roll insight to
Sure.
determine what she
Sure.
would feel?
Let me go over here. Bada bing, bada boom. Insight incoming. Is her insight good? It is. She is wise. You were right, Woo. She is wise. Look at this. Look at this wisdom coming from Leaf. That's going to be a 14. That's kind of bad, but maybe it's good enough for this purposes. Of this.
That's enough.
Leave it
That's
to
enough.
your-
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I was just gassing her up. She not that well.
Yeah, wow. Wow. Damn.
yeah, bro. Couldn't let the compliment last a day, bro. That's crazy. She is very familiar with the feeling that she feels.
Mhm.
Number one, so there's an energy emanating from his body that, to Leaf specifically,
Right.
she 100%, and like I would say, it's for her, it's odd, like in the sense that she might not even be able to tell if it's coming from him or her, right? Like in terms
Right.
of how familiar she is with the energy. That's number one. The second thing is the physical aspect. Like she's touching his forehead. His body feels as cold as a corpse. There's no heat coming off of his body whatsoever.
Oh no. Let me try something. You all would see. She's all the way over there. She would turn into the demon form. Horns atop her head, venom pouring through her veins, the purple aura gathered around her body as she would continue to investigate. And Shion's kind of like, wait, Leaf, what's going on? Not preparing for the transformation. Jong! Victor calls out. What's going on, dude? Shh! Leaf says. This isn't good. Is it because... She would turn around. I need some help. I don't think I can do this by myself.
I can help.
Thanks.
Ace is very familiar with Jong's body because of the operations and whatnot, so...
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's because we're getting near to the void. Whatever he's trying to commune with him, it's getting closer. It's gaining control over him.
Should we do
How
what
do
we
you
did
think
with
we can
Eden and
counter it?
Nefta?
Maybe.
I have suppressions. I've used it on him before. I have one for him.
Yeah, okay, try it.
Okay.
And she would,
Ace will do like
yeah,
a quick
mhm.
like run to her tent real quick.
Yeah.
And or not even that. Like she got hit the lighthouse. Like she's just going through all her inventory, and she's
Yeah.
there's folder for Bragg, there's a folder for Eden, there's folder like she's got some stuff on everyone and different gadgets for each
Ah,
person that she's
okay.
been working on. Like and for Jong specifically, he was one of the first that she tested this on before he lost
yeah.
his arm.
Good times.
She had made one for him before, and he kept breaking it. So his is definitely heavy duty. And so
Yeah.
she'll grab it and go back to Leaf and kind of
Okay.
wait for Leaf's assessment before
Yeah.
slapping it on.
So Leaf has both hands on him, and she's sort of like her teeth is gritting as she almost seems to be like wrestling something as she's her Shinsu is coursing into his body. Okay.
Tell me where it is. Tell me where it is.
I think it's in the head.
It's in the head, like in the head or like beneath it. Like
It's throughout his body, but I think it's his brain. We have to pull him back into consciousness.
okay. Ace will snap the. She'll put it. It's like, she'll kind of like tinker around, and she's gonna place like it's like a small diamond, a little metal,
Ooh.
and she just pops it right onto his forehead, where she senses where Leaf, basically, essentially wherever Leaf pinpoints it, like the tree of
Okay.
life, she puts it right on the.
Oh,
vein.
I see. I think that's a good description. It would be a kind of Actually, Zadie, you want to describe a little bit here? I'll pass it over to you.
Yeah, so explain to me just one more time, Ruka, what the device, like what its function is. Or what
So
it's trying
for
to do.
this, it's essentially separating, like creating a barrier around whatever is trying to fully take over Jong. It doesn't like stop it, but it slows it down.
Okay, to like protect or separate him from.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So like
okay.
with Eden, it was on the choker, so from her body down, it was suppressing Nefta, but it couldn't get to her head. So she's putting it right where Leaf is telling her
Gotcha.
the
Okay.
disturbance is.
Okay. So the first thing you would notice is that there is, now that this thing has made contact with his body, you do see this sort of like very dark, like blackish green, and it looks like, like smoke, like a haze almost, right? It's very light, very, see-through almost. Start to like emanate towards the device, but it's not coming from his head, it's coming from where his heart is. And as it starts to like pull from, his heart, it starts to pull up towards the device, and you notice as the smoke starts to like surround and get encapsulated in the device slowly looks like it is starting to decay, like the physical material is starting to rot.
Okay.
Do you have anything that can potentially counter that? It's like
Can Ace detect what sort of power it is? Like, is
Yes.
this like Eden's void? Yeah,
So,
like she knows
I know-
Shinsu
yes.
types.
I was gonna say roll Arcana for me.
Arcana. Not her best stat. 14.
Okay. I'm going to say that the power that is coming from this force is, if we're going to compare it to the Shinsu types that Ace has, and if we're going to compare it to the D&D styles, it's going to be darkness, necrotic, is what's basically at play
Best say
here.
Ace does have necrotic.
Yeah, so that is the closest vibe you feel that's happening here with Jong.
Is the small piece of void in her arm that she got from Eden's father reacting or not reacting to this?
Potentially. I think it isn't particularly reacting any more than it would normally to any type of Shinsu.
Okay. Necrotic. What is the opposite? I have radiant. I have radiant.
Does that
She has the.
Uh-huh.
It does counter necrotic, but it counters necrotic.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it without.
If this doesn't work, we
hurting
can
Jong.
if this doesn't work, we can try getting Eden in here too. But maybe try it out.
Okay. So
She's
like,
saying all this like
essentially,
still kind of gripping whatever is inside.
Yeah. So essentially, Ace just kind of like takes King, and it's kind of like gonna act like a defibrillator.
Yeah.
Where it's like clear on the heart with the radiant to try to like
Boom.
get the spirit out.
Jong's
The
being
power
rezzed
Ace
again.
tells me.
Res him. How many times has this boy died? Okay. So yeah.
Right, what?
So could you let's do a oh, did you have an idea? Maybe I missed. Sorry. Do you want to try like religion for me, Ace? No. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have you roll Arcana, and then Jong's gonna roll religion. That's a better idea.
Okay.
That's a better idea.
21.
Whoa! That's pretty freaking good.
Staying alive.
Okay, and then Jong. Whoa! 22. Okay.
Oh damn it! I keep forgetting I have this
Leaf
on advantage.
was. It's fine. Leaf was already preparing to be like, Eden, we might need some like vacuum, some nothing vacuum stuff, but it's
Don't worry, the Dyson vacuum is here. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Just a vessel for everything and
Oh,
everything
no.
in its place.
That's true. But it probably won't be necessary, as a very successful choice of the Radiant Shinsu being defibrillated into Jong, giving Jong a chance to regain consciousness. Jong, I'll let you take over here.
Okay, so I would say the first thing for Leaf is that
Oh,
right
please.
before this stuff with that Ace did happened.
Yeah.
As she is like sort of at this tug of war with this energy, she is almost starting to feel like a pull herself. And I don't know if it's like a pull that she would
Yes.
recognize, but but this energy, it is almost calling her, right? There is no like
Yes.
literal voice, but like there's something about this energy that is almost like beckoning her to like
Yeah.
continue doing what she's doing. But as that like pull starts to happen, as soon as Ace makes contact with Jong's body, it is like the way I could describe it is like when you take like a magnifying glass and focus the sun, or like you focus a light into it, it like you hear this like burning sensation, and immediately like, you know, like a light, Jong jumps up, and like that searing like feeling in his body, it's sort of like as he opens up his eyes, just for a second they are that like very familiar yellow and black, but then they sort of like it burns away as his regular eyes come back, and he jumps up like, you know, yelling in pain, but he is now awake.
That's his back. You good there?
What happened?
What we'd like to know.
Yeah, you could probably start with how long this has been going on.
Shion would be touching his hands and such to try to get the warmth back.
It's been happening for a while, but it's... He looks down like at that like burn, which is also now slowly starting to like retract and heal. It's never been this bad before. Alright. Look, a while ago, I'm not really even sure how it started. It was after we dealt with the merchants. I started to hear a voice. It was my voice, but it wasn't me calling to me. It was telling me all these things about myself that only I would know. And for a while, that's all it was. It was just voices, but lately it started to affect my Shinsu. If I try to channel it, or if I overexert myself, it manifests. It just appears out of nowhere, and then it's gone.
Like an actual being? How does it appear?
I think it's connected to me somehow, but I don't know how.
It's him.
Something or someone?
Leaf just says, it's him.
Who?
Huh?
Do you know this is?
Well, the old man would always say not to wander close. But it is. I felt it before we left the void. I felt it, and that's why. We're getting closer to the void. Galamot was right. That's why it's reaching out to you again. And she's still transformed. I don't have one for it.
While she's saying this, you're gonna notice that Wu is like not paying too much attention.
Okay.
And in his head, he's just hearing, I've felt this before. You should listen to me, kid. I've been telling you. Your friend is a lost cause.
And I'm going to say that Victor would go over to you, Brack. What do you think? You excited to go back into the void? Meet a big old monster that's trying to eat Jong?
No.
Okay.
But we gotta do it. We can't let old blue leader get devoured.
But if he's being more devoured because we're closer, doesn't that sort of defeat the purpose?
And isn't the fact that he's being devoured just in general like a problem?
I guess, but
You're a bad brother.
okay. I take offense to that, but let me explain. What I'm saying is, if we keep him far away from void stuff, he should be all right. The fact that it's worse now that we're closer means that's a bad thing, right?
No, the fact that it's happening is a bad thing. Come on now.
We can take him to a doctor. He's from one of the great families. We take him to we get him checked out. Should be okay. Maybe we mess with his brain a little bit.
He just has the common cold. This is smallpox that he has here.
Okay, fine. I'm just trying to think of other I'm just trying to think of other options. You're right. We'll go back to the void. I didn't love the place, so.
Oh. Wu's gonna like go over and put his hand on his shoulder. And he looks in his eyes. Do you feel okay? Right now. Do you feel okay?
Yeah, I feel fine. But I know I'm not.
Good. That's what I was hoping you'd say. And then Wu's gonna put the gourd on the ground and disappear into it. And you're gonna hear his voice on the way in. And he's gonna be like, Brack, hold on to this for me for a bit. I'll be right back.
You got it.
Leaf will go over to Eden. I'm pretty sure your powers will be helpful if that ever happens again. It's interesting that I felt something much more diluted with Azrael. Even if it's loose, if your nothingness can possibly stop something like that from happening, it might be one of our options when we're down there.
Absolutely. And Leaf will see, like, it's not a tear. She's seen enough of those, but, like, there's just, like, a small little crack that she sees some of the black and the green Shinsu is kind of just hanging there.
Okay.
And then you see it just
Ooh.
go away.
Okay.
And Eden is very much looking over Zhang from, she's not on, standing on top of him or anything, but she was in the background, kind of just monitoring the situation. And she's very much, like, keeping an eye on Zhang because she knows that's, like, it was affecting his heart. He was stabbed through the heart. That's how he initially died. And so she's kind of, like, thinking about, like, okay, is this, like, a source of trauma? Did somebody put something there? Like,
right.
she's trying to, like, she's not saying it out loud, but she's mulling it over in her mind quite a bit. And then she's also kind of, like, examining, like, it corrupted, Ace's countermeasures, which, her stuff didn't do. But she's also kind of, like, interested that both of the weak points in both Khun's happen to be their heads. Because Victor has his little crown tiara thingy.
Oh.
And that's where Ace was trying to,
Sure.
preserve him from previously.
Yeah.
And now it's the same similar-ish thing with Zhang, but it also is manifesting in the heart. So she's kind of, like, comparing both cases, but is relatively quiet, but very guarded with what her thoughts are.
Fair. Okay.
Meanwhile, to tangent off of that, Ace is fuming. She looks incredibly angry, and she just looks at Zhang and goes, "All right, spar me. Let's go. Let's go."
Here we go. Here we go.
Either I punch you and you don't defend yourself, or you get up and you go defend yourself. Dealer's choice.
I mean, you can just punch me.
Okay. She hits him.
Bah.
And it's not anything to do damage, but she does give him a good punch across the... And she grabs him. You knew this whole time. You heard voices in your head, not the normal soul-snatching voices, but you knew you were sick. And you let it get to this point. I don't want to have to put your body back again, because you failed to tell us something that was important to you.
Yeah, well, this time's different.
How is it different?
Because last time, all the harm done to my body was of my own doing.
So why haven't you said anything now?
I had a talk with that bishop from Icere a few floors ago. And
Trust a bishop from Icere more than you trust your friends?
as a matter of fact, it's exactly because she's from Icere I trust what she was saying. Listen, I didn't speak up about exactly what's going on. 'Cause the truth is, I don't know. I don't know anything other than a name. I don't know what this thing wants with me. I don't know why. I don't know to what end. And truthfully, before this morning, it's never been that bad. It's always just been fleeting feeling. Whisper.
That's why we figure it out together. That's why you let people know. I'm just... she just... She tries to let go. She lets go of her fist a little bit, and she reaches into her pocket, and she puts a cool damp cloth on his face where she hit it. She looks apologetic, but she also looks really torn and hurt. You know, you and your brother are so alike.
Ah, quite the insult.
Both of you think you're so smart. And that people that care about you don't see what you're doing. They don't see how you hide things. You don't think that we notice? It sucks caring for you guys. Because you act like we don't. We do, so please. As we go into this void, if anything happens, you gotta let us know, quickly.
She's got us, John.
I promise you will know what I know when I know it. But
What's the name then?
I was told he's called Sashi.
Leaf kind of perks up at the name.
If you knew about this, Aiden will speak up. When my father mentioned the entity in you on multiple occasions, why didn't you do anything? It seemed like he knew that something was going on with you. And you outright refused it multiple times. I'm with Ace. You should have said something.
Listen, like I said, I didn't know what was going on with me or to what extent this thing had a hold on me. And I just wanted to make sure your father fixed you.
He had enough power to fix us all.
I don't know about that, Eden. He seems strong, but not that strong.
Eden kind of twitches at the comment, but she holds her tongue.
How much did Shion know?
I would say pretty much everything everybody else knew. I mean, again, that is like, there really hasn't been much to share other than like he's been having these,
I was gonna say,
you know, like or you know,
No,
voices
you can't
and
get out of
flashes.
that.
No, I'm not.
Nothing.
I'm just, all I'm saying is that yeah,
Hey.
there's nothing else to share. That's
Yeah.
all. he
The
would've
Victor
said she would know.
comparisons, they do be strong. Look at them not
Ooh, the
communicating
code
with their
buddies.
girls. I'm just...
Wow,
Ooh,
bringing
the
it back.
comparisons
Bringing
are
it back.
strong.
Wow.
It's only been
We're all
100 years.
we're
I'm not
all
over
just
it.
livid on Fion's behalf. It's fine. She can be chill
It
with
is.
it. We're just not.
Yes.
She what I will say is the look that she has is that she also knew. Even if she knew without words being exchanged. Because I mean, there were scenes we even had where she came across him. Okay, people are giving me the look. All right, what's going on? What's going on? What's the problem? What's the problem here? She didn't know everything,
Oh,
but
no,
she
that
knew something
just
was
goes to, like,
happening.
and you then, like then you
She knew something was
in this.
going on, but I think she would have assumed it had to do more with the like the fate ability souls thing going on with Sponge and such, and because there were times where she, are you okay, like came across him like in a cold sweat and stuff. I don't think she knew it was to this degree until today. Fair enough. Is that someone okay with everybody? Okay. Cool. So she would, after he returns to his body and such, it's more than I thought you knew. Even if you didn't know what was going on, I agree with them. If we're gonna help you fix it, then we gotta know everything when it happens.
Oh. You're right.
I know. It's okay. I've done the same thing. We're all learning, and I'm just glad they were able to help you. Thank you, Leaf, Ace. Sincerely, thank you. And Victor's like, Jong, what I've learned helps in situations like this is saying I'm sorry. So by all means.
I'm sorry.
Look at that, everybody. Look at that. And see,
Eden's insight checking the sincerity.
oh,
I'm
come
doing
on.
this
Come on. Come
No.
on. Come on.
Like insight check.
Come
apology,
on.
Your Honor.
She's gonna check it. 'cause she's
Jog
she's
is
a little
the
perturbed.
fact that Jog is saying I'm sorry is that's a 21.
Listen, the
Jog,
bar is super low, so we're gonna pick it up. and
Is
swing.
Jog being sincere?
Yeah, you don't have to roll. I mean, he is.
Okay. Hannah doesn't look convinced. Yes.
Eden, neither is Eden convinced, but we'll let it slide for right now.
He's sincere. Okay.
He said it with an upward inflection. That means a
He
question.
did, and I knew
therefore-
it. I was like, the second he went, yeah, I was like, Hannah's not convinced. No.
He's kind of come across as like the toddler forced to apologize. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're like,
Nah,
like, you
because
mean
Jong
it.
doesn't apologize if someone tells him
I'm
to.
Sorry
He doesn't do that.
That you don't like the tone, but like it is what it is. You got what you got.
All right. That's a sincere apology from Jong. That's how I'm reading it. All right.
That's
Smells
rough,
good,
buddy.
That's a sincere apology. As this all happens, you all hear something. The sound of a ship getting closer. What do? As you hear it before you see it, it's still foggy. It's still a bit foggy. It's still a bit dark, even if it's not raining. So you hear the sound of a ship getting closer to you. It's the sound that you would have heard from something like the Xeno, except smaller.
I think Eden would immediately go to defense/offense, and that she would like take up a hidden-ish position, but like be keeping an eye out for whatever's going on, and I don't know if she has this power yet, but she would like try to use the nothingness to conceal their position.
That's kind of badass.
Kind of like pull the Shinsu
right,
out of
right.
it, like the higher levels of Shinsu
ambience,
out
yeah.
of the area, so it feels more just like it's just nature.
I think that's pretty sick.
Maybe
Give me an
combined with the lighthouses.
Yeah, true.
Is it
Yeah.
combined with the lighthouses. Yeah.
Yes.
So could could I get Charisma from Ace with advantage? And then could I get Arcana from Eden?
Oh, well.
I said with advantage. I meant with proficiency, but it doesn't matter because we take the first one. So that's a 21 and 28. Yeah, you're doing
rocking
great.
and rolling.
Great job. That's pretty freaking good. That's okay. I didn't expect this actually. So yeah, the group's presence is starting to be concealed. You guys are on top of it. And you're kind of in. I would say you're in a bit of an open area, and like the cliffside is kind of around you as this treacherous terrain. It's a pretty long fall. But you're able to find some hiding spots amidst the fog. But the ship still gets closer and closer and closer. And you feel as though it is a ship that's probably only meant for like less than a dozen people. It's not a huge one, but it's a ship nonetheless. And it approaches nearby.
Does the Shinsu coming from the ship ping any of Eden's senses?
Could you be more specific just so I understand what you mean?
Is it familiar in any way, shape, or form that she?
Yeah,
would
it
recognize?
sure is.
Okay.
It's old though. You have to be like, man, when was the last time I felt this?
It's old.
It's a bit old. It's been a while.
Oh,
It's been a little
okay,
while.
Okay.
It's been a
As
minute.
Ace is like holding up the lighthouses with Eden beside her, she just looks at her and goes, "Hey, call the
Call them.
Galamont. Isn't he supposed to meet us? Why don't you call him? See if that's him.
I don't think that's
Crusty
him.
Are you? Call him. You have his pocket, don't you?
Do I? DM?
I don't remember.
During like the light.
Yeah, I think they do. I think
they.
they. I think he does.
Under the lamppost.
I think. Yeah, that sounds right. Actually,
On this
yeah,
type,
I
like-
think so.
Okay, like she'll quickly like send a message, just like,
I
is
know
this
he's on
you?
that old dial-up, but like, come on.
Is he would say, is who I.
Are you landing in a ship?
No, I fly with my own wings.
This isn't him.
Okay, so not
This
him. Not
isn't
him,
him. This isn't him. This isn't him.
You
Alright, I'll
feel
find
the
out, I'll find
presence
out.
of a high ranker nearby.
Oh God.
Would I
Oh,
recognize the ship?
which is Eden clocking it as a certain red man, Scorpio, lizard man?
It's not Scopio,
No.
but it does remind you. I'm gonna send you a little message.
Okay. Because Eden's got Shinsu now, folks. She can sense shit. She can be
Yeah,
helpful.
you've got crazy powers now.
Oh
I feel like
fuck.
Ace
oh,
is just
oh.
like doing everyone's roles. Lighthouses, observer, help. And they're all just like sipping tequilas over there. Yeah. Double time.
Yeah.
Ace, you'll see Eden's wings immediately, like desummon. It's and she'll like lean over to Ace. It's Regulus.
Who?
Right.
It's funny.
We've talked about him, but he's the ruler of the second floor. He's against Icere. He's family. Because I'm related to so many people.
What?
That's
He's
true.
from the Ari family.
So do I drop it or not?
Don't drop it yet. I don't know why he's here, and he's a high ranker, and he could kill us all. Let me go try and diffuse whatever's happening. So keep that up.
Okay.
Hang tight. Surely nothing could go wrong.
You should take someone charismatic with you.
Me. Pick me.
I don't think charisma works on Regulus. I mean, Victor, if you want to,
I have
if
the eyes
you
of
wanna-
charming. I have the eyes of charming. Do you want them?
I will say before Victor chimed up, Jong would have like gotten up and approached like I don't know where we are, like
Well,
we're at the
well,
door, like
So to be fair though,
Shion,
like
get your man.
I was gonna say, like I want to respect
join
what
the
Eden's
huddle.
doing. Eden is trying to be a little cautious, so maybe communicate that.
no, that's he's coming over to where Eden
To where
and Ace
Eden
are,
is.
what I'm
Our
saying.
huddle.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Hey, you, sick boy, need to be in bed. I will handle this.
First of all, Eden, I'm not sick, not like that. I'm fine. Second off,
Oh, really?
Eden. It's Regulus
Mom's gonna mom.
and Brooke. They're not gonna hurt
Oh.
us.
And Brooke?
Oh, so you called them here.
No, I didn't.
He sent
But
me
I'm
a
very familiar.
Yeah, he sent me a thing.
Yeah, just to confirm.
Mm-hmm. How did they
I'm not here to hurt
find us,
anybody.
though?
That's a question you can ask them.
All right, well, you guys have fun with that. Do you want the Eyes of Charming back so you can make this go smoothly, or do they already know the plan and we just need to go see him?
I don't think God would allow those to work anyway, so.
Wow,
Which is
that I
fine.
feel a
I
little
don't know
called
what
out
you're
right now.
talking about.
I feel a little called out right now.
They
Okay.
barely worked
Hey,
on
don't get angry
Galabot.
at me. What are you
It's
talking
because
about?
Galabot's a freaking demon void monster thing. He's, it's things.
And we have a floor
He's immune
ruler
to a good
rocking up
time.
here.
Please.
Exactly. Thank you. Items have their limits. It's still gonna do stuff.
Regulus is constantly immune
It
to a
would
good
work.
time.
It would work.
Describe
But it might be
Regulus
bad.
to me, and
Oh,
I'll see.
they also didn't work on the Duke. I don't want to hear this.
Listen, when I
That's-
wore them, they kind of
Because-
described Regulus to me, and I might be convinced.
He's very tall, very muscular, has a big lion's mane of like strawberry blonde hair. He has lions on his coat. He's an Ari. He's from the Ari family. They're pacifists in the tower. And he's probably rich because he's been a floor ruler for God knows how long.
Shion chimes
Like
in,
extremely.
and he uses a giant axe.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
And
Twist my
he has a guardian blade, which is a blessing of the Ari family. So he just has a spectral sword that'll just.
Actually, not true. This is something you even remember. Regulus cannot summon a guardian blade. That's like one of his.
Oh, he's broken.
Yeah,
He doesn't
yeah,
get one of those.
Yeah.
Boris
He's
did
got a bug.
somehow. So anyway,
Okay.
you could have his axe.
The presence
And my
has
bow.
arrived as to where you are. He is very nearby. And my sword. We went
All right, I'll go
backwards
for
there.
funsies.
Yeah, that's okay. Eden will kind of like step out.
Is that you? Ha, Eden.
Surprised you recognize me in my new getup,
He walks forward.
Uncle
Snap,
question mark.
snap. It's hard to forget what I sensed inside you on the second floor.
It's gotten worse.
Tell me,
Hmm.
should I have regretted my decision to let you all live that
Oh.
day?
It's too late to change that. Change that now, don't you think? And Eden will summon her wings. She doesn't full transform. she just
Yeah.
summons
I'm still gonna show it just for the. That's the.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna show it just if you.
It's me, it's little old me.
Yeah. The wings without the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're stronger than she was. And not even a rancor.
Not yet.
The rest of you, I'd like to see the others. Kun Jong Se. Lopobia Wu.
Eden
Brack
should
Bronson.
Look at Ace of like, I knew it.
Ace isn't
Come-
saying anything. She's just observing to see where that axe is.
Probably in his inventory, but you know,
Yeah.
you can go looking.
You never know.
Mm-hmm.
I said. I know you're there.
What is it you're talking about, you lion?
There's one. I'd like to see you. We'll
I don't
call
wanna
it a
see you.
reunion.
Where's your... Was it... Big Boss, was it his nephew?
He's fucking nuts. Actually, yeah, nodding freaking yeah. Technically,
Go see
Hraesvelgr
your
wouldn't
nephew.
know. Hraesvelgr wouldn't know. It's a different incarnation of
That's
Hraesvelgr.
right.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. I
Oh,
forgot about
buddy.
that,
Yeah, that one died. So
Okay, so since Grace wouldn't know, Brack would say, "Go see your stepson."
You've gotten spunkier since last time. I suppose
Don't give him any credit.
It's not a compliment.
Good. Team Recall, get out here! Jean just turns around on her foot and like the little bits of like sparks come off of her when she like gets mad and turns around
Now
and
you get
yells.
down here right now.
Yeah, she's like, what are we doing? We're just standing out here in the mist. Get out here!
Oh, I'm
I think that's
sorry.
all
I
of
was
us.
already here keeping everyone safe. It's
I
fine.
think
Well,
that's
you,
all.
you never said you stepped forward out of your hiding spots, out of the mist, the fog.
We had you
Whatever.
hidden.
Oh, I was hidden.
Oh, we were in a hiding spot.
You were
Or, like,
hidden
we
by
were
Eden and
hidden?
Ace. You were hidden, yes.
Oh, Brack wouldn't have
Okay,
been
I
hidden.
thought-
Brack
I
would have
thought
been
we
trying to
could-
call
We're
Gabriel,
single mothers.
yelling at him about his airship.
I thought you could see us already.
Sorry, no. Okay, so we'll say that you step forward then.
Yeah.
I have news to share.
I'll tap her. Well, she has gloves and stuff on, but she doesn't have a watch. But she'll just like tap her wrist. It's about time. We haven't talked since what the was it 126 floors? Uncle? I know you missed the sass from the second floor. I just had to bring it back. Damn. Tough crowd.
There is something happening on this floor. Brack, you had a question.
Above the table.
Okay, yes.
Instead of on the 129th floor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There is a problem. Something is happening on this floor. Something dangerous. Something that you will find out about after the break. See you guys in a bit. We're going to watch the memes and fan art and enjoy.
Oh my gosh. I quit.
You just
That was
fourth
a good
wall
one.
breaks.
That was a good one.
Stares into the screen.
It's the best
What is he
break one
looking
yet.
at?
I love it. I love it.
We will see you all very shortly. Enjoy the memes and fan art. Be back in a bit.
Wait, is this live?
It sure is, Isaiah. Welcome back, everybody, to Towers and Gods. We're happy to have you here. Thank you to everybody who submitted memes and fan art. Ruka, I know you were spearheading a movement to do like October art stuff, which is cool. It inspired a lot of artwork, so shout out to everybody. Towertober. That was
easy to keep up with.
Yeah, that's super cool. Shout out to Brooke the Panda. Ruka submitted art. Master Gold. Shout out to River Does Stuff. And One Pa, a lot of names that I missed you guys. You guys are great. Thank you all very, very much.
This week was Syndicate, so that's why you saw Hress everywhere.
I thought, okay, the Syndicate. Yeah.
First week was favorite NPC, second week is Syndicate, and I think next week is Mechanics. So
okay, sounds
become
good.
a October ranker.
That's exciting.
Who's being gold? Who's kept up? We'll see.
All right, I guess we'll see. So we ended. We before we took the break, we had the boy. We had Regulus talking to y'all. Let's get back to Regulus here. Regulus, arms crossed. He's wearing the same outfit. He looks the same. He hasn't aged a day. The man is 3,100 now, rather than 3,000. So shout out.
Doesn't look a day over 42.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He looks good.
50 tops.
All right, well.
My first question is, why are you all here?
Do you want the real answer or the sassy answer?
I'll accept the sass.
We're climbing the tower, Uncle. What do you think we're doing? This is one of the floors we have to take a test on.
Now remove the sassy.
Uncle, we are climbing the tower. This happens to be one of the floors we need to take a test on. That is why we are on floor 129. Sass removed. We didn't pick the terrain. Let's just put it that way.
It's not my
You
first
think
time
we
on
like
floor
climbing
129.
Your first
Forces
time?
are. I said it is not my first time on
Oh,
floor 129.
okay. I was gonna say, you're a fraud.
Are you done?
I can be. Don't you miss me? Your favorite
No.
somehow niece? Oh.
I'm here
Well,
for
that
business.
tracks for just about everybody.
I'm
carry
here for
on.
business.
Mm-hmm.
The Lopobia family.
Oh,
The
that's
Coon
Woo!
family. Yeah,
She like pokes
I'm
Brack. Get him out of the gourd!
I'll start over. The Lopobia family. The Coon family. The Ha family. The Tuperi family. The Eurasia family. And other minor members of the Confluence and its extensions are arriving onto this floor. There are rumors that Aesir is stationed here, and they hope to strike. They hope to deal the finishing blow to who they believe is a weak organization that hopes to grow in the coming centuries. With this strike, they hope to eliminate them for good. They are far away from here, many, many miles, many days' journey, so you have nothing to fear there. Kun Jong-se.
How much do you trust that intel?
Quite. Because Jahad's army is also going to be there. And I have a connection, shall we say.
He doesn't have blue eyes, does he?
Excuse me?
Ace gets really tense.
Oh, I see. I was like, Regulus? I think he does. It's like green, kind of.
She knows he means Scopio, but
Yeah.
she's looking
Yeah,
at
okay, I was gonna
She's
say.
like, Wait a minute!
Still tense. Guess
Yeah.
what?
Yes. Poor Ace.
Last I checked, I
She
don't
doesn't
believe
like
so.
any of this.
Good. We had a run-in with some of them. They're not cool people. But anyway.
Kun Victor and Kun Jong-se have blue eyes, do they not?
Unfortunately.
Damn. Anyway. Meanwhile, the three of us are here just in case anything goes south. You can show yourselves. Brooke lands next to Regulus. She gives a wave to everybody, and Leaf kind of perks up.
Aw.
Making more of an entrance. Cape flashing in the wind. Hey! It's been a while.
What up, idiot?
I ask you the same thing, dumbass.
You look just as stupid as you did before, and you're hanging out with Uncle. Man, you really, that rebel streak in you, it's gone. Kissing up to the family again, following your girl. Ooh, Zushi?
I'm not
Getting
embarrassed by
old.
it. I'm not embarrassed. I found a purpose. Can I ask the same for you?
Does the purpose have pink hair, and is she in the room with us?
Maybe. Partially.
Oh!
Maybe, but that's beside the point.
There's another
Gotta be a
pink
little
haired
bit more
person that's
specific than that. There's
gonna
two
be
big
sad
things.
about that. So
True.
sad, so sad. Well,
We
I'm
are
glad
here-
you finally put your life on track.
I'm happy.
On a
I'm happy.
track.
I'm happy. And that's all I care about.
Okay.
Being happy.
That's good.
Having a good time.
That's
Life is
great.
good.
Having a good time.
Did you grow some wings?
Sorry, I'll
Did I
shut
see
up.
that earlier? It was a neat party trick. Can I
Oh,
see it
right. She'll tone him.
again? Hey, not bad. Hey, we should spar sometime. What do you think? Hey.
I've heard that phrase recently.
From
Twitches.
whom?
Your favorite person to spar with?
Oh no.
Dante.
Where is he?
Oh my god. Brooke, get your man. This is embarrassing.
Did I
embarrassing.
Did I misheard you there? I thought you said my man. I'm not sure you're referring
Yes,
to there.
your man. Yes. The simp that's falling.
Can
all
we
over
stay
the-
focused?
Sorry, Mr.
Maybe it was a
Regulus.
mistake bringing the two of you, he looks at Zushi, out here.
Sorry. Carry on with the debrief.
We do not plan on interfering unless absolutely necessary. If the great families wish to throw themselves at Aesir and Aesir at the great families, then so be it. It doesn't concern us
hold on.
unless... What?
Why don't you want to fight Aesir?
What I'm saying is, strategically, if they could take each other out, potentially we swoop in if we need to. We don't want to interfere until we get a better scope and a better idea of what's happening. Patience is the key here.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing you should be aware of, they're not here currently, but your allied teammates are on this floor. The other teams. Stexa, Blessing,
Oh,
and
no.
Strive. We're keeping them out of harm's way as well. They're still regulars after all. However, we hope to involve them in our organization in the future. If things do not end on this floor, which I do not believe they will.
You think, Aesir has enough strength to stand up to the confluence? And be routed even if you intervene?
I don't believe there will be a fight. I could be wrong. I don't believe Aesir is the type to engage in a full-on battle. They like to run and hide and stay in the shadows. That's what I believe they'll choose to do. There could be a skirmish, but I don't expect anything more.
Something feels off about that information.
Please share.
Well, it's just a hypothesis, but I don't buy that the confluence, the 10 great families, would throw themselves at Aesir just because. I think there might be another reason why they're deciding to show themselves, and it's not for a fight.
The ones of the confluence don't represent the entirety of the great families. Branches wishing to gain glory or prestige or have a disagreement with their family leader. That's why they're choosing to engage themselves, some of them heroically pursuing justice, rare as that may be. You're right, though. They're fools, all of them.
That's not what I'm saying. From one great family member to another, if you're telling me that people from the Coon family are going to be there, it's not just to fight. I'd get some more eyes and ears on those Confluence people. There has to be something else they're after.
Your advice is not unwarranted. I'm sure many of them have ulterior motives. Which is why, all of you, he points a finger, particularly at the 4, need to stay away. Don't get close. Don't allow yourselves to engage, or don't be baited into joining the fray. Let them fight, and we'll deal with the aftermath ourselves. Once you become rankers, you can join us. We can make our decisions then. We'll protect you, protect each other. Brack.
Quick question, Fair Lion. Let's say, perchance, that there's a certain someone within their organization that he owes me something. He hasn't decided to pay me for said thing, and he deserves a swift kick in the arse. How should we go about this? Do you still want me to wait until I'm a ranker, or can I give him the swift kick and then you swoop in and save me? You know, Brack would greatly appreciate that if you would be so kind as to oblige. But if you choose not to, that's fine as well. But just know that the wrath of Brack Bronson shall continue on even after he becomes a ranker, and anyone who has ever wronged him, who has ever crossed him, shall know pain. Trademark. Make sure you write that down, big boss.
He'll slowly walk over to you and put a hand on your shoulder. That rage that you feel, can you hold on to it a few more floors? Fester as it may, can you keep it contained without making a rash decision?
No promises can be made, but I'm soft on animals. You got it, Fair Lion.
He will nod regardless.
He's
Releasing
not
his
a-
grip.
He's not he's part of the Ari family, Brack. What the heck?
I feel like Regulus would almost take it as a compliment, though, compared to a lion. You know, it's kind of, proud.
Also,
and
that's
stuff.
like not the worst thing Brad could have.
Exactly.
It's not even the worst thing he said.
Hey, that's character growth for Brack because he didn't ask Regulus for a ship too. I was expecting that.
Reimbursement.
Well, the day's not over. I mean, might as well go.
Fair.
There's another thing. You lied. You know more than you're letting on. Is there anything you wish to share about the real reason? The real decisions you've made with Aesir? Conflicting reports. Are you their friends or enemies? Kunjong Se, speak.
If you seriously think that I consider myself a friend of Aesir, then you're even dumber than I thought.
True or false, you allied yourselves with them in the past.
True.
On numerous occasions.
That makes us friends?
This is why I ask the question. Clarification is my pursuit.
And now you have it.
I'm not satisfied with that answer alone. Who else?
Look, we had to work with what we were given, considering we are little baby rankers. Survival, man. What do you expect us to do?
Good. If that is the reason, I do not fault you. Tell me. What do you know about their rooks?
Eden will
Have
look
you ever
around and see,
allied
like,
yourselves with them?
Eden will look around to the team to, like, get a vibe check. So, vibe check team, are we giving Regulus information or are we not giving Regulus information?
Well, I kind of think, personally, he already has the info, and he's cross-referencing to see what we know. I don't think he's, like, digging for info, but
But do we care if we help cross-reference his info or not? This is
I
all
mean,
above
I
board.
don't. Personally,
I think we should.
yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Because we could learn something from him that Icer won't tell us. So.
Alright. Eden will yap then. If we're good with that, Eden's gonna say some things. Maybe not everything, but
By all means.
Yup.
that's a Regulus looking at Eden going, yeah.
What's in it for us again?
He said, "Spill the tea, girl."
Yeah.
Yeah.
did
The ace like
spill
senses that like Eden's about to open her mouth and is like, "What's in it for us again? Hold on."
Oh my God.
Fair. What is in it for us?
Why are we doing this?
Well, we are allies, are
He's
we
not my family, so.
Are we not allies, fighting a common foe? Are we not allies, fighting a common foe?
No offense, Uncle. You have been not communicative since the second floor.
I mean, you could
Are
say the same thing
Has
about
Zushi
Icer.
and Brook not met you multiple times throughout your climb?
Yeah, but like they
Right.
weren't representing you in a,
They were.
full official
They were.
capacity.
This is where you are wrong.
Like shoot a look at Zushi of like,
You shrug, like, kind of. 50-50.
she's like, I don't remember him saying that ever.
To be
Regardless
fair,
of the...
line. To be fair line. We've actually saw Scorpio more than we saw the Pink Mistress and what is your name? Captain Sushi? Captain Sushi?
Oh,
You had it right the first time, but,
it was. He's not a captain. You
He's
are.
gonna
You are
use the
just.
second one.
You are Hazushi. Stop it.
Scorpio as well. Regardless of what you may have thought, I've been keeping tabs on you. I'll admit, I'm not babysitting you. Every 10, 20 floors, I'd check in. I'm sorry if I wasn't overshadowing your every move. Would you have preferred
I didn't
that?
I would have just, phone call, a little tea, chat over some tea.
We'll have some tea when all this is done.
If we're not dead.
You're right about that. If we're not dead.
If we're not dead. What was your question about Icer? What were you
They're
asking? 'Cause
rooks. We know
they're
about their
rooks!
bishops and knights, but the rooks
we
are
know
a
about
mystery.
one. We know about one singular one. And he's kind of a defector-ish question mark.
A
They're not too
defector.
stoked on him. His name is Dreamer.
Balder.
Yeah, he was the one that sent Nissan over the edge. Unfortunately. You see Eden kind of shudder from the old memory.
Regulus.
So
Remembers the blood spurting from his neck.
Oh, okay. I was just going for
This
the
is an 18 and up series.
I was just going for the Baldur's Gate.
Sorry.
Like Regulus remembers.
Oh,
not
I
the-
see. Yeah.
Oreo, get in here, Oreo.
Sorry.
That will make Eden twitch a little bit more with the extra descriptors of like, great. I needed that mental image again.
He didn't say that. That's just what he was thinking, as well as to be clear.
Oh, okay.
He didn't
Good
say it
cover,
out loud.
cover,
Yeah,
good
yeah,
cover.
yeah.
So, he kind of has, dreamer powers that apparently Longinus has too? That's what we know about that, which is weird.
And you as well, correct, Breck?
Eden purposely left that information out.
I sleep, I dream. Wouldn't call myself a dreamer.
Question. There isn't a representative in the Eurasia Confluence whose name is Y, right?
Eurasia Y was a member of the Confluence, according to Brooks' data.
Edel just turned to Brack. Uh-oh. Just say that under her breath and looking directly at him.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't exist. He is a figment of everyone's imagination except mine. Okay?
Okay. All right. Just inquiring, getting a head count. So, yeah, so that's what we know about them. Dreamer, Balder guy, he's not as Aesir doesn't trust him as much as they used to. And the other information is about all we know.
There's another Rook.
Don't know him. They never told us. I've asked. Trust me. And Enel, like, quick look at Ace of, like, would Ace know?
Nah, Ace wouldn't know. Most of the members of Aesir wouldn't know this. Even the Knights.
Alright. That's all we got.
All we know is that this second Rook is connected to the Great Families. We don't know which Great Family, or which two Great Families, potentially. But it seems...
That'll catch Eden's ear.
Yeah. But it seems that they are considered one of the strongest fighters within Aesir. Balder, not so much, but this second Rook. We don't know the name. Potentially starting with a V. That's all we know.
Ace immediately shoots a look at Victor. Like, immediately. As soon as he says V, she was already thinking it, and as soon as he says V, she looks at Victor, because he was an Aesir, and she kept track of him. And she's been digging around, so if anyone had even the slightest bit, it would be her.
No, but he said Great Family. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
Eden will slow turn.
Can
Ace wasn't making a dramatic thing about it. She literally just like flitted her eyes. Like she wasn't even like you, because she's been very strategic about this.
But Brack does want to do something. So Brack, what do you want to do?
Can I roll history real quick? Because Brack was the one who had like the dream thing. Or was it Brack, or we all had the dream thing or whatever, where we saw the mysterious figure talking with Victor. Right?
That was in Brack's purification, I believe.
It was mostly Brack, but I think the others may have caught some. Mostly Brack though.
My history is trash, but we're gonna try anyway.
Hey, you can always try.
14.
It's not bad.
So when Victor was talking with who?
With the shadowy figure in his dream, and like it was.
Yes.
It was supposed to be like that was pointing to him like being up to something nefarious at that point in time. So
that was when the dreamer Balder approached him, I believe, because Balder had the main dreamer of Aesir had told Nissan, "I had a vision that Victor will jeopardize Team Recall, so he must die," and that's kind of partially what compelled Nissan through his doggo protective instincts as a canine. So that's
Does he have any reaction?
Sorry?
Brack is gonna think
Oh.
about that whole entire situation.
Okay.
He's just gonna shoot Victor a glance like, I remember what Kay told you after the Sharko incident. I'm on to you, you blue beast. I'm on to you.
But he looks at Ace, he looks at Brack. Fine. Hey, it's not me. I'm not a part of Aesir. Insight me. Brack.
Just
Sure,
like
that's what someone would say. That's not a part of Aesir, Victor. Sure.
25.
Oh!
And you could message me. You don't have to tell. I don't know, but like Ace has
You're
been
asking
on this.
to see if he is the Rook, correct?
No, she's inciting him if he's lying about being a part of Aesir.
Oh.
Not necessarily the Rook. But she's inciting to, because she knows how hard it is to leave Aesir. And the
I'll
way
say it
that
out
he
loud.
got
I'll say it out
healed-
loud.
Yeah.
All you'd be able to determine is that definitely not the Rook. Not the Rook. This is a different V great family person. That you could tell that caught him off guard. Huh?
I see what you did there.
What do you?
I'm not gonna say it, but I see what you did.
What do
there.
you
Because
mean?
That wasn't the question she asked.
I know I'm getting there. All I'm gonna say is that he, regardless of what he told you, there was time he spent there, and you know that you can't. It's hard to. They don't really let go of their people, and he arrived on that floor with wearing an icier cloak, and he certainly would have had some chats with Father. What those chats are or what it determines, you have no idea. But like, it does seem
would have been in
likely that he
Icer at
has a
that-
connection.
Yeah, well, because Ace would have been in ICU at the same time.
True.
So she would have been.
True, although it would have been different circles. I would say that you would know that you would still be able to pick up on it. Because, yeah,
Yeah. So
I'm gonna leave it at that.
yeah, she like I said, she's not trying to expose him. She's just been keeping tabs.
Yeah.
And she knows something's off, and she's been putting it together. So like she just was like looking to see what she could clock, and something was confirmed. Maybe not the question, but something was confirmed. So
Okay.
she just goes looking back to the conversation. She's not said anything really. So
Okay. Regulus would pause. Well, once you go and take your tests, we'll talk again. We'll keep you updated about what's happening regarding Icer and the Confluence. Do you have any questions for us?
Yes. Sir Lion. Everyone. I think you're all doing a great job in trying to track down this mysterious organization. But you could be a little bit better. Big boss, pass out the memos. So
Yes, performance evaluations.
here is what I think about what each of you've done and who I think you should go after in particular. Lion, I think you should try to take on that Princess of Jahad that they have there. Good luck. As for the rest of you, well, we seen what you could do, Captain Sushi. And Pinky.
Her name is
but-
Tuperi Brook, Brack, says Leaf.
Little Leaf, calm down.
Brack, how do you not remember her? She was on the strawberry water. She was the model.
You're the model. She's a nobody. Calm down.
All right.
That hey, to be fair, that was Jog and Leaf's teacher, Brack. A little respect. You know,
Brack,
we
do you
don't
hate
have
me?
many of our
Do you hate me that much, Brack?
I don't know you, ma'am. With that being said, just if you guys really want to take them down, and I'm rooting for you guys, just try. Don't let this be a what was his name again? The one who killed the bubble boy? Don't let this be a him situation. Let's just leave it at that, you know.
His name was Nissan Terkis.
Okay, rum, whatever. Don't let it be him, okay? And just do your best to try to take them down, because they could get the upper hand on you guys, and it's going to get bad. Not just for you guys, but for
I am
us.
acutely aware of what Icer is capable of, Brack.
I don't think you are, because you're questioning us for information when
I am
you should have your
sharing
own.
information with those who I consider to be allies. Excuse me?
No. You said we're allies.
I would
This is our
consider you
first time
allies.
talking with you since the second floor. You've sent the lackeys to us instead of coming to us yourself.
I'm a floor ruler, Brack. Do you wish for me to
doesn't
draw
have-
suspicion from visiting you on your day-to-day routine?
You have
Having
a
tea and crumpets.
Tea's
You
nice.
said tea and crumpets.
It's a British thing.
Rock is a little lost, But
Look,
what I
look.
will say is, you've just do better. That's all.
Thank you for your advice, Eden.
I think we can take the temperature down just a little bit. Let's not besmirch Nissan's name too much more than it already has been. But what is y'all's plan for handling Icyr if Icyr does, in fact, maybe they're in fact stronger than you think?
Then we'll be utilizing your assistance. You and your other regular teammates, many of whom, he looks at Ace, have potential. Many of whom, when they become rankers, may assist us in wiping Icyr like the scum that they are off of this tower.
In the potential case that we're not strong enough, because I feel like the Confluence is a stronger faction than we are, do we have an exit plan? Do
There's
you
something
have
you
an
are
exit
not
plan?
considering.
And
You
that-
have abilities that were given to you by Icyr, cultivated by them.
Let me. If they gave them to us.
Wait,
for
how do you
free.
know that?
I've known that since the second floor, Ace, or should I say, Lyria Rain.
You did a quick Google search. Congratulations. I've been going by that for a while now.
He's like,
But-
oh, should I say? Dun dun
And she's like,
dun!
oh, shoot, is that me?
He knows,
No one told me.
He
knows your
knows!
government name. No.
No. She just kind of like, she looks at him and she actually does something a little, not necessarily out of character, but she gives him a slight, she approaches him, gives him a slight head bow, and raises up. I think that we should take this to some place a little more private, perhaps over a meal. Strategies can be discussed, not out in the open.
I'm afraid this is the end of our conversation if you have no more questions.
If I'm to understand, your failsafe plan is to simply put us in front of you. If the great families fail, if Icyr and the great families don't take each other out,
Let me be clear.
then they go through us and then you.
The great families will fail, but not in the way that you think. They will not wipe out Icyr. They will force them to flee. Maybe there'll be a skirmish, but they will force them to flee. They will not succeed in their mission to eliminate them just because they gained some rabble-rousers and rallied them together. That isn't good enough. At the very least, perhaps we ally ourselves with them once you become rankers. To some capacity, once Icyr's true schemes are laid plain for the tower to see. Our plan is to be patient. Not act until you all become rankers. Do our best to protect you, to watch over you when they're nearby, without drawing suspicion. Gain
She
as
just,
many
like,
allies
gives
as
him
we
a little
can.
Head tilt. She doesn't say anything. She just gives him a little head tilt. Nods and goes back to Eden's side.
Give me that scary dog energy.
If that's all, Zishu will say, "Where's Wu?" Above
So
table,
Aiden will
Wu
point
had
to-
to head out early. So I
In-
want to throw that out there. He
Yeah.
had to head out early. But go ahead.
Aiden will-
Indisposed at the moment.
Aiden points to the gourd. He's in the contraption you gave him. Again.
Brad, can I see it? Can you hand it over for a sec?
Sure, you're his master. Breakfast tosses it over to him.
He catches it. Hey! He yells. Hey! Better not be slacking off in there. I was hoping I'd see you today. Next time, I guess. You better not be drinking.
Oh, he's been drinking a lot.
I know. It's
Eden.
just, I have to say, I have to tell him that.
I know. That's a them.
And,
You're such a snitch.
Nice work. On the 100th floor. All right, Bragg, here you go. Toss it back. Leaf, take care of him. I will. Brooke says, to Jong and Leaf, sorry we couldn't chat more. Maybe after all this is over.
Yeah, sounds good. Just
Okay.
be careful out there.
I
Also,
will.
it's a long shot, but the confluence that are supposed to confront Ice here. You guys are sure that the Kuhn family is a part of that?
They were at the 66th floor meeting, and they're here now.
Okay.
For what it's worth, I am a little more optimistic. They've got some strong fighters on the side of the confluence. If they can catch Ice here even a little bit off guard, they might be able to do some damage at least. Nothing's set in stone. But, that's assuming we have the right intel, which you can never assume. Always have to leave room for doubt. We'll see you all soon. Take care. You're so close, everyone. From what I met you all on the second floor, you're so close to reaching the top. Stay strong.
Right before Brooke goes, Eden's gonna pull her aside real quick. Hey, Brooke.
Hey.
Jong's going through something? Do you notice a shift in his Shinsu? Specifically around his heart? You're
Yes
weight
and-
control. You would know more about this
Yes
than me.
and no.
Okay.
I would describe it differently. I would describe it as the Shinsu that I've always known, but reaching its potential.
Have you heard the name Sashin before? And then I'm done.
Never.
Okay. That's all.
Trust you all to look out for him, though.
And look out for Philippe, please.
Yeah, I will.
He doesn't
I'll
need to
try
be
my
caught
best.
up in this.
I know. It's still surprising, but I guess he has his reasons.
He's always trying to prove himself. Those are his reasons.
Foolish reason.
Mhm.
But I'll do what I can.
Appreciate it.
And the ship prepares to go back into orbit. Not orbit, but you get what I'm saying. His cape flapping in the wind.
Eden's trying to get a peek of that axe. Where that
A peek
though?
of what? A peek of what? Say that
The
one more time.
axe.
Peek of that axe.
Oh, okay. Just you know, you just said he turned around and his cape was flowing in the
Yeah,
wind.
yeah, yeah.
I know what
But
I
I was
said.
just checking. Oh, I know.
I feel like regular.
Eden will
never mind.
glance
Yeah.
at
I was
Zushi and
promised
be like,
an axe in this conversation, and she saw none.
Go ahead, Eden.
Eden will like give Zushi one more look to see like if he says anything, if he knows anything, if he needs to communicate anything to her. But if he doesn't,
Glad you worked through what you had to work through.
We have so much to talk about with that.
Do we? What was the what happened there? What was the what?
Oh yeah, you didn't talk to Sigmund, did you?
Huh?
The consort that's my dad.
Yeah, I remember the guy. He's
That guy.
cool. He's cool.
Like grab him by
Hey,
grab him
whoa,
by his
whoa,
cloak.
whoa.
No, by his cloak and pull him down closer to her because she doesn't want this to be like
Oh.
public information.
Yeah.
He's not my dad. Nefta used him as a patsy.
Who's your dad?
An ancient being of the tower that's not made up of tower things.
Okay. We'll definitely chat. that? What?
Nefta apparently made a pact with some entity or god on the outside. I'm not supposed to exist.
What about Jin Sung?
That is Sigmund's actual child.
What the fuck?
I know, right? Family's fucked up. So the wings and stuff come from his side of the family.
That's not from Aesir, that's from your dad.
I don't think I'm a normal Towerborn anymore.
Is that why you
Ow.
always were, choose my words carefully, weren't great at fighting when you were a kid?
Mother unintentionally had something to do with that. From what I gathered, the deal she made backfired because of her greed. I was the recipient of that backfiring, and my Shinsu apparently was compressed into nothing. This whole time I could have been right had she not been fooling around with things she shouldn't have been touching. My life would have been a lot different, but not the case. And she's cursed me for a long time. And Eden will pull her shirt down just a little bit, and there is still like a little bit of scarring along one part of her collarbone where he can see like spell runes that were burned into her skin that have scarred over. Uh-huh. I didn't know Mother was a spell weaver. Do now.
Nefta. Shakes his head.
Tell Auntie Aloha to please be careful.
Yeah.
I have a feeling she's about to make a move.
It's been a while since I've talked to Mom.
Yeah.
I'll let her know.
Guard your side of the family. I have a bad feeling of what's going on. Mother is playing with things she should not be.
I've had that bad feeling too, so. Alright. Once we get through this on this floor, I'll, reach out.
Yeah. And
Zushi!
my old...
Ignore him. Ignore him.
Just keep an eye on Jinsung, because I haven't heard from him either.
He's slippery. He apparently went and found a girlfriend, and he's busy, so, I don't know.
Aww!
Yeah, there he goes.
I'm so excited. Hopefully Nefta doesn't know. Our mother. Mother wanted... She was trying to arrange all of his marriages when he was like 8.
I hope not either, but, I'm sure it's fine. He's,
Okay.
he's strong. He's strong. He'll be alright.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Alright, hey, all you hooligans. Watch out for my cousin, and watch over Wu. Alright? No energy here! Can I get it alright?
I said aye.
I know.
Bye, old man.
That's better.
He's
Brack?
not that
Remember
old.
what I said?
Ace is already turning around to go get food. She's getting hangry, and
Alright.
she just like salutes over her shoulder.
Yeah, he does the same thing.
Wave
over the
You know,
Like mirroring each other.
Eden look at Jong. Jong, you do know Zushi's only like a handful of years older than me, right? You just called him old man. Am I an old woman? to you?
True.
Well, age looks good on you, Ethan, of course.
He still has his hair color. What do you mean? Or is it just because it's closer to your icy tones that you feel more comfortable?
Abort
You're
mission.
right, Ethan. Let's go eat. And he walks away. He goes to follow Ace.
abort. The last thing you all... Oh, that's the wrong music. The last thing you all see from them as the ship starts taking off is Regulus, cape, cloak, billowing in the wind, his back to the group. He's just standing there. As the ship takes off and rises up, he goes... He jumps and lands on top as it flies away. Think like Yama in the cage, how Yama like sits on the cage like this during the nest.
Still no
you know? That's Regulus like
Still
as
no
they fly
axe.
away.
He gets out his...
No axe.
Have him get his axe
He's
out
like,
and sharpen it or
guys,
something.
is this aura farming? Am I doing it?
I just imagine like T-posing on top, you know?
Do I look cool?
T-posing.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, The faction leaves you, and food being prepared, the eggs, the toast, all that good stuff had to be it's reheated, whatever. It's all good. Overall, though, the main thing you want to concern yourself with is that Galamot reaches out. He sends a message, and he says, "You're close. You're just a couple miles away, apparently." He hints at the location. Go down this mountain, a little bit of a here, a little bit of a there, a little bit of a boop, 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 and you're gonna be there. It's a little cave, and he says that's the location. And it's just like a little alcove, So I'm gonna give it a little countdown before you all start heading to said location.
Is it like directly into the void?
Well, that's what it's setting up.
Okay.
Yeah, he would
Then
be there.
we don't need to do pre-void stuff if we've got time.
You've got time. When you get there, you can get time. You can have time to do what you got to do.
Okay.
Does that make sense? The group
We'll
heads
pack up
to their location. The camp is torn down. The tents put in their rightful place. Within just a couple of miles, not much time at all. Regulus' faction must have missed it, because as you get closer, the wings flapping as Galamot lands in front of all of you. Why does he look so small? There he is. Okay.
Hello.
See, this was the reason why I gave them the reports. They didn't even sense you coming. This is
That's
insane.
definitely
If they
it's
can't
concerning.
right thing, Damon? Right?
Yeah, no, they can't do anything. They're like, you go ahead. We sensed everything. Yeah, no.
I mean, we could just also assume that Galamont was hiding his position from them. We
You're
know that
giving
they
them an
have that
awful lot of credit, Joe.
I'm stating that that's an ability that there's no way in hell Batman here does not have, because he's been doing that to all of us ever since we saw him several
we're
photos ago.
regulars, Blue Leader. We're regulars.
I understand that, but clearly the man is good at hiding from people. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to do it.
Hi.
Hey, Demon,
Thank you for that.
are you a ranker?
I am not a regular or a ranker.
Good. Next question. Can you hide your presence?
Of course.
How well?
How do you think he sneaks up in like dark alleyways on me all the time?
We're
It's
regulars.
not that hard, Eden.
We're
We don't have
regulars, Red Leader. How
Take
well?
take my word
Demon.
for it.
You're what?
To be fair, Brack, you didn't sense him either. Mr.
I
Shinsu
wasn't
Man.
trying. How well?
Oh, he wasn't trying. Skill issue.
Actually, you're right. Skill issue. How well?
Well enough.
Oh, goodness.
Follow me.
Big Boss, write down that he's angry.
He's not angry.
Why are you
Right?
defending him?
Do we want to get into the void or not? We gotta fix.
Not really.
We gotta fix Corpse
haven't
Man
had a
over
plan.
there.
All
Doesn't
we know
Corpse?
is the void's gonna make him stronger, and he's gonna succumb to it because he's a coon.
By the way,
Oh.
I met someone. Someone that claims
I
to
love her
know
for
you.
you. What's her name?
It's a man. It's a man who
Oh.
claims to know you.
What's his name?
I didn't catch it. Only his
we gotta
title.
work on your game, Galamont.
What was his title?
And he continues walking as the cave comes into
What?
view.
What? Ace and
He's
Brad.
right over there.
What's his title?
And he points. He claims that he'll be helpful for what we seek to do. The wind billows. You can almost
He
hear
doesn't
the
have
song.
a cape like him.
You can almost hear the song in your head as the individual walks forward. It's been a minute, hasn't it? You guys look strong? But not strong enough, I don't think.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god!
Get him out of here!
What happened to you?
Boy, this is just a day, isn't it?
Where's your?
Blue leader, don't look. Don't look. Bad memory.
It's too late, Brack. It's too damn
I wish I
late.
could unsee it.
I thought you was about to introduce the king because I
song,
heard the
bro.
music, but then it was the Duke.
Guys, it's okay. He's looking for Nemo. All right, leave him alone.
Is this a new song?
No, this is the Feel It in My Bones song. It's just been so
Okay.
long since we've heard it.
I was like, wait a
That's
minute.
It's been
got content.
All right, Dookie, what's going on with you? How have you been?
I've been all right. I hear you only
Hard times. Doesn't own a shirt.
So you got a new tattoo as well, you know? See that skull?
I thought you knew me better than
right
that.
there.
To show off the tattoo.
I thought you knew me better than that, John. I never had a shirt.
He
Right.
probably doesn't remember your name, boss, but you know, I do be
Aki.
like that. Ah, what's up?
Your hair's white now. You an REA?
It is. It's called the team stress.
You can tell he was proud of that, but Eden's heard it like a million times. So
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey,
Come
new
here
party,
often?
new party trick. Since you don't like muscular women, watch this.
I have changed
She'll-
my tune on that, to
She'll
be
like
clear.
full transform.
I have become enlightened. Oh my god!
Whee! Look at this. Isn't this cool?
The shit is that?
And she'll drop her for him. Galmat's seen it's pretty cool. He thinks it's pretty cool, right, Galmat?
It makes you stronger.
Hey, see, it makes me stronger. I'm not such a weakling anymore. I had to climb like 10 floors without Shinsu. It was crazy.
Aki, you're not a
Yeah.
weakling. You were
Not
the
anymore?
vice commander, the bodyguard,
Yeah,
the band
I
of
was.
bones.
I was.
I wouldn't have chosen just anybody for that job. Now,
I know.
Gally here tells me you all want to get to the void.
You call him.
Oh, there's no fucking way in hell. All right, whatever, bro.
Halomon
There are
really
so
let
many
him
men I
get
don't
off
like in
galley?
this vicinity.
I thought you liked the Duke.
Above table. I love
Ah.
the Duke.
Gotcha.
Ace in game. No.
Okay.
Her partner punched him through like 3 walls last time they
True.
talked.
That's true.
That's true. Starman.
They haven't
doing
talked
a
since.
solid.
He has no idea who she is.
The man claims he is invaluable to this operation.
Oh, yeah, he
proved to me
studied the
that
void.
he has knowledge.
Yeah. He knows all about the void.
I'm not just about brawn. I've also got a brain, and that brain tells me
Occasionally.
you were right.
I'm your vice commander. I can say that.
You see this place right here? He turns. Let me stop the song. Sorry, it's just.
I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. That's enough of that. Actually, let's do this one here. You see this cave back here? This. I only have so many low gruff voices. I'm sorry, they're all sounding the same, but it's all.
Nah,
It's
you're
the
good.
best I
You're
got.
fine.
Good.
He turns and shows the little alcove in the mountain. I'm surprised you all figured it out. This is currently one of the void openings.
Ooh.
It's always a cave.
Now, I done a bit of
Cat
research
ace.
throughout the tower. Here and there, 84th floor, 91st, 113th. I've been learning some things.
You stood
One
me
of
up
the-
on the 91st floor, and I'm still mad about it, but it continue.
I didn't think it was really you.
Okay.
You wanna grab a bite? Like, what do you...
Not
There's
now.
a demon opening right here, sir. Sir.
Continuing on, I've learned some things. These portals, these worlds. Something's happened. They've changed. The void won't be exactly as you remember it. When you head inside, things will be different. I can't tell if it'll be more chaotic or less. But it's as if what tethers it to the tower has changed. The rules that were once static are no longer so. In a way, this
So-
is good. We can manipulate it. I think we can access it without that. However method you used last time.
We don't want to use him anymore.
Good.
A
You
portal.
don't have to.
It was a portal.
You don't have to. So instead, I need a volunteer. What's the person? I forget her name. The one, the whole reason you went into that void in the first place. Which one of you? You, the one with pink hair. He points at Ace. You
No, you asked her
Your
out
first
on a
guess
date
was me
before
versus
me.
the one who literally looks like a little demon.
Leaf looks at you like, hey. Got something to say?
You picked the bright rainbow-colored, pink-haired pastel baddie versus the one covered in poison vines right in front of you.
It's me. I lived there for a while. Huh. If we had more time, I'd ask you about it, but I'm not going with you all. I value my life far more than that. So instead, what I'm going to ask is that you come forward. Leaf walks forward. Gal, you too. Come on. Your god is in there. Yeah, it's crazy. All right. And then, anyone else? Anyone else with any connection to this place?
That one.
John will step forward.
You? What the? Wait, what connection do you have to this place?
He touched something he shouldn't have.
Just do your
Oh.
job, Duke.
I've been there, Rocky. I've been there. Let's say that. All right. So, I need the three of you to do something for me. I need you to, whatever connection you have, grab it. Whatever that sensation might be, channel it. Feel it. Try to imagine that place in your mind. Try to envision the tether that might be present. Chrono, it's okay. It's just the Duke of Bones.
He's like, it's dinner time, Dad.
It's okay.
I want my food.
No,
Bro,
he
even the
literally
cat's like,
just-
man, this guy
He
is
just
whack, bro."
ate. 10 o'clock is his meal time.
I know, which is
So-
why second dinner must proceed.
Yeah. It's the time for second dinner.
He's sad because he missed Regulus. That's
Oh
why.
no, I'm sorry,
He's so
buddy.
sad.
I'm
He's
sorry.
like, I wanted to see Regulus.
You missed a humanoid cat. Mhm.
That's technically
That's
Thadio,
Thadio,
to be
yeah.
fair.
Anyway,
I mean, but that's
what was I saying? Oh, envision it, right?
Portal
We're
opening.
opening the portal to hell. He's like, "What's
Can I ask you a quick show of hands from our three volunteers here? Who can make a bang?
Is this a serious question?
Leaf-
All of them can.
Leaf raises her hand. Galamont says, "What's a bang?"
Okay, I don't know about him, but like, are you serious right now?
I'll take that as a yes. When you create a bang, what do you do? What do you feel? How do you do it?
I'm assuming this is going somewhere.
Is that a rhetorical question?
It's not a rhetorical question, but you're not one of our three volunteers. I'm trying to stick to the three here.
Oh, I'm sorry, your royal dukeness.
It's okay, Brack. Come here. We can trash them together.
So what?
We can trash them together. We can whisper and gossip
yeah,
to the
yeah.
side while they summon Satan.
Yeah. Look at him. Stupid guy. Got a skull on his chest. Out here
Do we
looking
like
like a
him?
ninja Scrafty. Look at him.
I can't tell if we're in good standing with what do we like him? I've never met. I don't know.
You've met him. You've met him.
I met him,
Star
but-
Lord punched him in the face.
I know, but then I left when y'all were on the train. He had a chair last I saw him. Do we still like him?
Oh, your camera froze.
I know.
Keep going.
I'm replugging
Okay.
it in. Thank you.
You're good.
I don't know. I just assumed that. I mean, he did go through the whole thing with like finding out that he's not a real boy to being a real boy, and then
He's not a real boy? I mean, I could have told you that. But he's not a real man?
Whoa!
God damn.
Damn.
Can
No,
you
I'm
answer
serious.
the
He's not
question, Jong? Somebody, come on.
You're muted, Brack.
I
Pink Demon,
concentrate Shinsu into my hand and form a bang.
What is a bang?
It's a concentrated amount of Shinsu.
Right, right. Contained inside a ball, right? An orb of some kind. You're basically creating a casing and then filling it with Shinsu. Now, I'd give you like a beat. That was pretty good. So, if we're taking this knowledge and applying it to, for example, opening the void, opening the gate to the void, that tether is similar. You're essentially channeling your Shinsu into an object, filling it up. That concentration that you use when you channel Shinsu is what I'm looking for. But you're not channeling Shinsu. You're channeling the void itself. For Leaf, that's your name, right? For you, it's gonna be the demon stuff you got going on. Pretty badass. For Galamot, it's the Kyrie stuff. He's very eloquent, y'all. And then he turns to Jong. And whatever you've got going on, whatever tug that you feel to this place, that is what you need to access. And like you're making a bang, use it to tether to the void. If we do it properly, I think we can access it. Now, I'm going to be honest. Leaving the void is a lot harder using this method than entering it. Without confidence, you'll be fine, but just warning you. Can you three do that for me?
Jung just looks at Leaf.
She looks excited.
You ready?
Yes, let's do it. Come on.
Okay. There goes nothing.
She activates her demon mode. Galamot activates his demon mode. Duke turns to Jong, who does not have a demon mode, but he kind of does, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. He actually literally does, as he communes with this thing more and more. There it is. Hey, what's going on, demon mode Jong? His own form of it, I suppose. Do you want to add anything, Jong? This is what Jong is thinking of.
Yeah, I mean, so I would say as he's trying to concentrate on basically helping the other two create a doorway, basically, he does again now start to hear this oh so familiar voice that sounds like it's, you know, it's one of those like everywhere but nowhere, you know, no physical place at the same time. I'm glad you decided to come home. And then that same thing that he just talked about, that like, that link, like feels very, very powerful and like very present. And he almost like, not physically, but like through Shinsu grabs onto this link between them.
Beautiful. That chill begins to overtake you. It's as if when you were sleeping, maybe you were vulnerable to some degree, right? There's a reason why that was a time where I was able to latch onto you. But now it's like you are sort of allowing it. And so it's not to the same degree. It's not like as much time has passed, but that sensation, that cold feeling grips your soul. And with Galamot and with Leaf, it's not a portal like with Zygus, a clean looking, you know, woo, look at this, Doctor Strange thing. It's like a rip. You see like a crack begin to form in the space itself that you're inhabiting. And as it's continuing to crack and rip, Hugo would turn to everybody. Are we prepared? Do we have everything we need? Good.
I hope so.
Hope so too.
Doesn't seem like there's turning back from this. Ian, I'll look at the Duke real quick. So you said the properties changed, so like, is the timey-wimey stuff in play or not? Because I don't want to walk in there and walk out of here like 1,000 years later, you know what I mean?
Smell that a little bit. I'd say as long as you're in there for less than a couple weeks, you'll be all right.
couple weeks.
He checks his watch. It's like a very complicated looking watch. Like there's like all kinds of layers and numbers that are kind of like ticking back and forth in different directions.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good. Yeah. If you listen, it's more inconsistent. I can't promise this. If you're in there longer than 2 weeks, then yeah, the ratio is gonna be pretty bad for you guys. But I think you'll be all right. 2 weeks, and you might, you might be there for a minute. Yeah.
You want to give
So
us the watch?
This is my watch.
Can it keep the time in there?
I don't think it'd work inside. It's meant it operates on the tower's laws, and that place certainly does not. It was made by me charting any correlations and connections I had to the different realms, right? You've got the void being the primary one, the data world, that place is gone, as far as I know. You've got, obviously, dreams, to some degree. I've been hearing and learning more about that. Different places. There's one thing that I know, though, and this is all happening while they're opening the void. There's one thing that I know. Whatever's causing this chaos, this change, it has to do with the property that I learned about. Layers. Every one of these places coexists with one another. They don't step on each other's toes, right? The tower being the source of it. There's no place like the tower, so the tower's okay. It's doing all right. There's no place like the void, so it's doing all right. There's no place like the dreams that we can inhabit, if you're a dreamer. And there's no place like the data world. They're all separate, wholly unique. This kind of fracturing is something that I feel like only happens when another territory is infringing upon another. I can't shake that feeling that maybe there's another void out there, perhaps. Some place that is trying to compete for its role in the tower's hierarchy, in its ecosystem. That's the only thing I can think of that would be causing something like this. But I'm pretty positive there's no second void, so your guess is as good as mine.
Dropping parallel universe theory on us, brother, as we're about to jump into the void. That's pretty...
Sorry, I got a doctorate in my previous life, so I tend to talk smart. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Just
O-
shakes
okay,
her
boss. Like, let's take that down a notch too, okay?
Maybe we'll get a chance to talk then sometimes. I could pick your brain. Like, she's saying it
That'd be
dead
good.
serious as a mechanic. Because
Yeah,
I
that's
in
a
that
lot of
watch.
information. Yeah.
I'd be happy
Yeah,
to.
she can respect it.
It's at like 50% behind them.
Okay. Quickly, to follow up just with Hugo's thing real quick, she
Yeah.
turns to him. You have your earplugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have some for everyone? Just in case?
Yeah, no, easy to make. I made sure that we have a set of earplugs and suppressors for everyone. Also, the red string chain is on and active. I should be able to keep... No one should be falling to their deaths this time.
Victor gives a little hello.
She glares, gives him a little
Sean
glare,
and
like...
Victor tumbling through the void was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Everything that they went through during the previous void, she
Yeah.
has tried to make a counter
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
It's not foolproof, but hey.
Of course. He nods. We're stronger now. That place operates on different laws, but I think we'll be okay.
Yeah,
We'll be
just
okay.
if I start absorbing it, because that's something that I haven't talked about or don't know what will happen, but if something happens, just knock me out. It'll be fine. But just in case.
I'll try to remember.
I don't know how.
You do the same to me. If something starts happening, you never know with the diamonds or with our shared connection.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just know that absorption in the void, I had the essence in the bottle the last time I went in there. So. This is different. I'm sure it'll be
Well,
fine.
we're
just in
not
case.
we're not unaccustomed to different.
Hey.
Nope, we've...
Lovebirds.
Hmm.
So, I know I'm not an official mechanic, right? I had Shion help me with this, but I could. I do wear your insignia pretty well, you know. But she don't help me with this because Ace, I know you're always going around countermeasuring people, right?
Yeah.
And she'll hand Ace and Hugo their own little suppressor bracelet prototypes. So just in case, so we don't have to crystallize you, hopefully. If you start getting a little overwhelmed, maybe that can help.
Is it just a suppressor?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Aw.
Cool. Thanks, Eden.
You're welcome.
You have one for yourself too?
I wear mine all the time. It's always on my arm.
Good. Just making sure.
I added the extra
We're
jewel
prepared.
to the other side just in case. So now it's a red string and a suppressor thingy.
Good. Good.
Aw. You're better prepared this time. We just got to keep an eye on each other.
Yeah, and not stay too long.
Oh.
60%, 70. Hey, who here's like an entrepreneur? Who's the moneymaker? It's you, right? The big guy?
Him.
Lord Dukeship. Yes and no. What do you need from me first?
I had an idea that I thought could be kind of interesting. Maybe we could sell it or something. You want to see?
John and Leaf fighting for their lives.
Go ahead and give your elevator pitch.
Yeah, Leaf and Jog are like, ah.
70%, 75%.
Yeah.
Like, I got the chairs.
So, and he reaches into his pockets and flings out a bunch of toy soldiers that all land upright on the ground. He
So
holds
your
up his
idea
hands.
is to become a pseudo bow.
And he starts moving his fingers. And all the soldiers start doing like a little dance routine.
All right, who's gonna tell him that puppetry is definitely a thing, and he's not the first person to invent this?
So what's the idea, sir?
You're looking at it. Took me years to master this.
Yeah.
They're all doing the Malamart dance.
Quick question: Are you controlling those puppets, or whatever
With
these things are?
Shinsu strings.
Okay,
my thing.
so how would you sell it?
Hey, boss. I appreciate the hustle. I really do, but you can do that with like people. So like, why toy soldiers that are dance?
I got a good feeling.
No, yeah,
about
get him
it.
to see if you can
I've
do it
got
in
a good
person.
feeling.
He did do it. He did it to Hans, and he trained on me too. He controlled me at one point.
I'm sorry?
I can control anybody.
Really?
You want to be
Yeah.
controlled?
A little, sure.
All right.
Yo, what is happening right now?
Y'all are opening a portal.
80%, 85.
She wants to learn how to do it.
All right, just try to relax. Otherwise, you might not let me.
I'm so relaxed.
Suddenly, you feel like a little, almost like getting like a shot or something, like a little sting, boop, a little poke into your spine. And then, if you're truly relaxed, he will have Ace do the exact same dance as the soldiers, like she's joined the routine.
She's definitely doing it a little smoother.
Okay.
So she can actually dance.
True, and also
like,
she's
yeah,
not
if
a
you're gonna
toy.
make me
Yeah.
do this, I'm not gonna look unattractive. But
away,
she's
Big
like
H.
studying it.
Don't
Like, this is
remember her that way.
fascinating.
It's pretty
It's
cool,
weird, isn't
right?
it?
Ah, I want to learn how to do it.
And it involves a complex understanding of the nervous system. You can also do it to corpses. That's how I got my name.
Ace like has this look in her eye, like that paired with like the brain stuff that she got from Purple Leopard. She
Oh,
could be
no.
such an
Oh,
awful
no.
person. She's
Oh,
not going
no.
to, but she wants to learn anyway.
Eden shoots a look to Hugo like, are you catching the mad scientist?
He
vibes
seems a
I'm
little
catching?"
traumatized by what's happening, but he's hanging in
Does
there.
he? I can't imagine why.
She starts and then I feel like the Duke, she starts like not resisting, but kind of like seeing the pushback and
Right.
stuff. Like she's just messing with it, and then yeah, she's not like, if the rift's opening, it's opening, but she's definitely taking note of like, I could
Yeah.
use this. This
Yeah.
is nice.
Oh my god. Well, 95%! Jong, the more that the portal opens, the more of that chill you feel. It's as if, okay, let me, oh my god, I got the analogies. Okay, your ears are plugged, right? And for the first time, it starts to open, and it's like this feeling of like you didn't even know they were plugged that entire time. It's like, oh. It's like when that rip finally cracks open, it's as if a new sense that you didn't know you had has like been finally cleared up. If there was an appropriate time to play this, it's right the frick now, Darkwind. Where you at?
Oh no.
As it's compelling you.
Most.
It's compelling you to go inside. And Leaf smiles. Ha! We actually did it! Come on, let's go! Shion and Hugo making sure that everyone's prepared. Victor's got his back. He's got his supplies and everything ready to go. And Duke just gives a bow. Hey, ring if you need something. Can't ring once you're in there, but once you're outside. I'm gonna go take a vacation.
Oh, okay. You do that.
Tried to snatch his watch on the way to the void.
Roll sleight of hand.
Let's
click.
go.
And then she's in the void. So what you gonna do? Come after her?
You know,
He could.
He,
Oh, it's
he
only
might.
16.
He might. I feel like that would be interesting. Where is it?
It's okay. It's not that high.
Yeah, I don't think it would succeed. I think you know what? Let's paint it this way. You thought you were fully freed from his like things, but you went to reach and he like tugged your hand back, you know? He pulled it back.
We'll talk.
You won't take care now, and he does one of these.
Hey, he could be a
Walks away.
mechanic. They recruit.
He walks
Think about
away.
it. We're not that desperate yet. I don't know.
He has a 4-tiered watch.
We don't discriminate, and he did make some good chairs.
He does.
Let's go.
We'll consult.
Oh, yes, sir.
I can feel him.
Oh. Is he awake?
I think so.
This is the void. Feel
Is
different
it-
now we're in here.
Are we in? Or
No.
are we about to walk in?
Galamot will follow in Jong and Leaf and Galamot and the rest. As you step inside, and the rip, boom, closes back shut behind the 11 of you.
Uh-oh.
You are trapped. There's no way out.
Yay!
You're in the void. Who would choose to re-enter the void? Who would choose to come back here? Team Recall, apparently.
These idiots!
The void is different. It's unsettled. It's anxious. There was silence before, but now there's a rustling akin to wind that alludes to an impending force, a change waiting to take place, a change that would be enacted upon this world. Leaf smiles as if familiarity graces her mind, yet there's a danger there as well. A danger even for her. And she looks towards the group and says, "Follow me." Guiding you forward while somewhere deep inside, multiple presences, not just one, multiple lurk deep within, finally having their patience paid off. That's the end of the episode!
Ta-da! What in the void?
Clapping for the kid. You guys did a great job. Clapping for you guys.
Tennis clap. Tennis
What do you
clap.
mean happy for us?
Clapping for you guys. Hey, by the way, y'all, happy freaking anniversary!
Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary!
Let's go!
Happy
I was
anniversary.
planning on wearing a
Happy
onesie
anniversary.
for the anniversary, but you know,
Yeah, you shut up! Come on! No onesie, Milios?
it's
Aww.
hot, bro. It's hot in this office. I've been in here all day. I need freedom.
That's fair.
We're in the
That's fair.
void.
That's how I feel when I'm in the
Void.
computer room too long.
It's
The
no
void!
longer rainbow and pastelly. It's dark and
Mhm.
Was it ever rainbow and pastel?
oh
Yeah.
yeah. It was a rainbow.
colors changing.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang! They changed
Prismatic.
aesthetics on us.
They did.
Yeah, they had an update, like big patch.
It
They turned
It's
into
like
a hot top.
4.0.
Dang.
Yeah, the expansion's crazy. But yeah, quite fun. Thank you, everybody. Shout out to Sun, who had to leave a little early. We will see you all next Friday. We're back to weekly episodes up through the end of the arc, which, by the way, this is the final arc of the climb, which is freaking great.
Join us.
Insane.
And yeah, looking forward to it. Go support these wonderful people down below. Anything else from the cast before we head off for the night?
See you soon.
Get your vegetables.
Join Discord.
That too.
Join the
Correct.
Tower Tober that Ruka put together and add some art to the next episode, maybe. It'd be pretty cool.
That is true. New art is always fun.
Mm-hmm.
And memes. Love the
Memes.
And we gave you so much
Absolutely.
material for memes this episode.
Oh,
There
we
was a
did.
lot.
There was.
I'm
there
so
was a
sorry.
lot.
There was so much sass, Joe. Thank you for putting up with our sass.
Yeah,
It was
You
fun.
great.
It was a good time.
As he stares into the camera, like it was, fun.
He's staring at me. I know he is, but you know, it's fine.
It was fun. It was a lot
We
of
love
fun.
our DM. We love our
Yeah.
DM. 4 years of DMing. Thank you so much, Joe. Will not be possible without you. So
No, it's my pleasure.
amazing.
so okay. Before we go, we gotta put Joe on the spot.
What?
How does it feel DMing for 4 years and putting up with all of our crazy shenanigans?
I feel like
It's
that's
been
appropriate.
it's been lots of fun. I've learned quite a lot over the course of this journey in terms of DMing, in terms of leading a project in general, in terms of the scopes being a thing, and in terms of note taking. I have a document that has been around since the Labyrinth arc. It is currently sitting at 150 Google Doc pages. I need to clean that up. It's a little big.
Hey, give me the original one and then you can clean it up because I want to see.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. That would be fun. You'll see some things in here and be like, huh? What the
Hey, I'm down.
frick? Who in
I'm
the
the lore
heck is what the
master.
heck is
Gib-
this?
Gib.
Yeah.
Okay, quick before we sign off, quick DM question for you
Ooh.
because I'm curious.
Okay.
Who has been your most out of the 4 years? What's the one character that's like stuck the most with you? Like
Oh my god.
in your DM, like off the top of your head, like what's the one character that has like, I don't know, when we reflect on this years from now, that you're gonna like remember more than any of them
Wow.
when it comes to like NPCs.
What a question.
It's a 4-year anniversary question. Okay.
Which character sticks with me the most? I'm gonna give a shout out to this in my opinion was an example of like good pacing, decent writing mixed with good improv. It just worked out really well. It's in my head like it was basically ideal, and that's Genbu from the Labyrinth Test, the 27th floor. That sticks out to me as like I really enjoyed how, not necessarily even like twists revolving that character, because I even kind of spoiled that on accident, speaking of OBS problems, but just in terms of like how it all ended up resolving itself. I was like, man, that felt good. Like that was cool, you know? So I always think of that moment for sure. Yeah, that's an example of one I would say for now.
That's great.
Shout out to Genbu. It's a good
Love
question.
that.
Yeah. All right.
He haunts the narrative with his
The barriers.
the
That's when
shield- the
barriers,
barriers.
began.
Yep.
That's true. Is that Snorlax?
Snorlax.
Snorlax.
Hot Brack.
Oh my god, Lapras, are you okay?
Lapras.
Are you okay?
Lapras. No.
What's going on?
Lapras.
The green screen doesn't like Lapras.
Not really.
The green screen took over.
No.
Anyway,
The body.
you all have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll see you next Friday. Thanks for being here. Peace.
Goodbye, everybody.
Adios.
Have a good night. Drink water. Get good sleep. Eat food. Goodbye.